Sun's hitting the windshield, 6 a.m. Got that rugged 4x4 revving high, reflecting every bit of that San Andreas blue sky. Jumped in the cab, heard that thump thump tail. My boy Mav is ready, he never lets a trip fail. A sunny coat shining like a literal prize, with the wind in his ears and the sun in his eyes. The motor's calling, the tires start to spin. Leaving the driveway, let the journey begin. Shifting to drive, feel the power start to rise. Looking at the road under those bright open skies. Yeah, it's a good day to be me. Living through the shifts, feeling wild and free. Got a tank full of gas and a dog named Mav. Living for the moments that we didn't know we'd have. Rolling down the windows when I see a pretty, pretty face. Hey now! Setting my own rhythm, setting my own pace. Keeping it steady or stomping the gas. Staying one step ahead so the good times last. Hit a dirt road detour just to see where it goes, where the law doesn't look and the creek water flows. Met a couple of boys at the trailhead gate, said the water's looking fine and the fishing is great. I gave them a wave and a how do you do, maybe made a couple friends before the day was through. Yeah, the sheriff's got a job and I've got mine. Long as I'm on the move, I'm doing just fine. One hand on the wheel, one hand on the dog. Clearing out the cobwebs, clearing out the fog. If they're looking for Casey, tell them good luck. You can find me in the mud in a sunset truck. Yeah, it's a good day, feeling free. Got a tank full of gas and a dog named Mav. Living for the moments that we didn't know we'd have. Yeah, it's a good day to be me. Wild and free. Ripping through the shifts, feeling wild and free. Got a tank full of gas and a dog named Mav. Living for the moments that we didn't know we'd have. Rolling down the windows when I see a pretty, pretty face. Hey now! Setting my own rhythm, setting my own pace.
Okay.
Stomping the gas, staying one step ahead so the good times last. Yeah, it's a good day to be me. So good.
What do we got this morning? Good morning, games, anime, and music. What's up, brother? How you doing today? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Silver Dragon in the house. Yeah. Cool, cool. Today's plan. We're going to work out for the first hour or so kind of a chill first stream so we can keep those skill points climbing. Yeah. And then after that, I don't know. We're just going to see. If there's cops around, we might try a little something, something. If there's not, then we'll try a little something, something else. Yeah. So I don't really have a full plan other than just letting Casey be Casey, and we'll go from there. Yeah. I'm also kind of debating, and I don't want to promise anything. Silver Dragon said, I love that song at Rock. I do too. Like, we play it like in the Jeep driving around a lot too. Yeah. I don't want to overpromise anything, but I'm kind of thinking you might get 2 streams today. I got to talk to my dragon about it first and see how the family's acting. Like, I really wanted to stream again last night, but the boys were just being extra, and it just wasn't going to work. You know what I mean? They're brothers, and they love each other like brothers, but they bicker like brothers, if you know what I mean. What Eric have to say. So yeah, so we're going to get a little food, we're going to work out, and then we'll go from there. What are we sending a photo of? What am I doing? Why are you sending me a photo of that? There's Lester. You know what? We'll just leave that alone. We'll leave that alone for now. Are there any restaurants? Oh, I doubt. The city's pretty damn slow from what I can tell. So I doubt there's any restaurants. Oh, we do have police. I said I was going to work out first. We're going to work out first. But there are police on. That's interesting. And I don't think it's Lester because he just ran by. So I has a confused. Interesting. Interesting. I'm well. How are you, Tater? I'm good. I'm really good. We had a good night. We made baked potato, well, mini potatoes last night for dinner. Monkey cooked them, which was kind of cool. And then we watched the only World Cup match that I have watched from start to finish was USA-Belgium last night.
I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll watch another one. I'll watch another one before it's over. Yeah, I mean, that happened. Yeah, that's about all I got to say. I'm not a huge, like, professional soccer person. I was hoping for something a little more exciting. But it is what it is, yeah. Why can't I hear? I need to look at this. Let me check this real quick, y'all. because I can hear the game, but I can't hear much else. So let me get into my overly complicated audio setup and see what we got. Yeah. What do we got? We got, I don't know. Looks okay. Oh, that's a hell if I know. We just run with it. Yeah. Maybe it's my ears this morning. I got something gross to talk about. We'll do that in a minute. So, my Dragon Sky Queen, bonjour. I don't know if you heard what I was saying, baby. I was kind of thinking I might try to do a second stream today. Maybe we'll set a goal. But I hate to do that because it really depends on if the kids are being extra or not. How much money do I have on me? $9,000. Oh, we got to run by the restaurant and put that up too. We'll work out, and then I need to remember to do all that before we get into anything heavy. I want to put that back. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that cash in my pocket for now. Yeah. Now the question is, do we risk signing into the mechanic and interrupting our workout? I'm almost tempted to not, but it would be nice to earn the money. Ben, I was waiting on you to show up, and I'm going to show you why. Cheers, brother. Ben and I were hanging out in Macca's stream yesterday, chatting about sweet tea and welding and other things, and I got a craving for sweet tea. So while we were in that stream and Macca finished up, I made some sweet tea. So cheers, Ben. Silver Dragon said, yeah, I know what you mean, Squeezy. Me and my brothers were always bickering when we were kids. Yeah, and in fact, I was talking with Monkey and his cousin over the weekend about that, because okay. We're gonna clock in. Let's put a car out here to make it look better. They are the same age and they go to the same school and they pick on each other. I said, that's cool. Y'all are family and I understand y'all pick on each other, but nobody else is allowed to pick on you. Y'all got each other's back at school, yeah? And they both looked at me sheepishly. So no, I don't. No, they don't. Right? You know what I'm kind of debating? We're going to pull this. No. Where is it? Which one do I want to pull out? I want to pull this one out. I want to look at what's on this one. I'm kind of debating adding, well, I'm not going to be able to sell it to myself is the problem. But we're still going to take a look at it. Because I'm wondering if we can make this car a little better, yeah? We'll take a look at it. So yeah, today's plan, we're going to work out for about the first hour or so, and fuck it, we will clock into the mechanic. And then we got a couple of task-keeping errands to run, like taking that damn recipe book that I forgot about back. And then we'll just see. You know, if we've got cops around, maybe we'll try our hands at a little Crim stuff. If there aren't, maybe we'll just do some grindy stuff. But I really would like to play during prime time today if the kids will behave and let me. We'll see how that goes, yeah. We'll see how it goes. Dragon Sky Queen said, I see how it is. It depends on the kids and not if I want to spend time with you or play games together. Oh my God. Okay. I see how it is. Now I'm a Uno Reversia. I see how it is. I'm just kidding, baby. But I mean, that matters too. Yeah. I mean, you were doing some other stuff yesterday and I think it would have been okay, but I felt like I kind of needed to help corral the kids so you could do the other stuff. Yeah. We got all kind of illegal shit on us. I do need to remember that. All right, we're going to put this one. We don't need the lockpicks right now. So we're going to put this one here. And we're going to put this one here. All right. Let's get clocked in or not. I guess we're at the restaurant. Yeah. Yeah. Confirm change. We talked with Eddie a little bit yesterday. I mean, I don't want to sit up there and grind at the restaurant forever. And he said, no, that's cool. You got other shit to do. Don't worry about it. I was like, okay, cool. Because I also don't want to leave him hanging. Fuck, don't do that. Stop it. I don't want to leave him. Fuck. I don't want to leave him hanging either. Yeah. And that's kind of what I was trying to tell him was, you know, when you need me, I'm around. I'll help out. But, you know, I got no business ordering shit. I got no business running that restaurant by myself. And, you know, he's like, well, you know, you ain't been licking the grill as much. And I'm like, yeah, well, day ain't over yet. And then I told him about peeing in the corner, and he said, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. And I'm like, okay. I don't know. Casey's Casey. Okay, so we should do... Are we not open? Did I fuck it? I'm pretty sure we're open. I don't want to click that again, because I'm almost positive we're open. I think it's just not catching up. So let's go ahead and put our tweet out. Yeah? Did I save one of those new ones? Yeah, I don't know if we're actually hiring or not at this point. So we're going to do the generic one. All right. Okay. Now let's go back and look, because did I fuck it, chat? No, it just took a minute to catch up. We're good there. All right, let's put on our mechanic and clothes, and then we will go from there. I still need to get Casey a couple of things. All right, pull that off. Put that on. Is there anything else I need to do to work out? Do we have our billing machine on us? Fuck no. We'll borrow one out of here because it's in the back of the Jeep. Yeah. I may just start leaving it in here. That makes more sense. Okay, and then we'll take one of these two in case anybody wants to get stanced. Oop. There we go. In fact, we might stance one or two of ours while we're here. All right, we messed with that in a whittle. Let's go work out. Silver Dragon said, did Monkey enjoy his week at Kiway at camp? Yeah, he's still processing it because he fussed a lot about how bad the food sucked and how it was miserable doing this and that. But then he keeps talking about good times he had. There was some bad stuff that happened, which, I mean, not super bad. I hate this. At the end of the day, it's at a scouting camp. He bought a walking stick for $32 and somebody stole it. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe it was an accident. I just hate it for him, you know, because that was money he worked hard for. He bought himself something he wanted, and it disappeared. And I hate that. But I think overall he had a good time. I do. Sounds like your dragon wants to cuddle her horde. Yeah, maybe. It's too damn hot to cuddle yourself. I'm the cuddler of the two. I will snuggle up next to her and make her hot as all fuck, and it is too damn hot for that right now. I mean, hell, now, granted, it was sitting out the sun, but when I took Tater Tot to school this morning, my Jeep said it was 100 degrees. I'm like, what the fuck? It's not. It's in the 80s. But with the sun beating down on it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, Michael. How you doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you. Ben Marker said, hey, Tater, bet you've seen a product from my hometown. Yeah, what's that, brother? Silver Dragon says, you want bad food, you should go to Butlins. It's a holiday camp in the UK. Well, and again, on my sweet tea kick, okay? I love my sweet tea. When I was in high school and college, I worked as staff at scout camps, is what I did. And I worked my way up. I think I was about Monkey's age the first year I did it, I think. Worked my way up from basically like an assistant that didn't know nothing up to running and managing multiple troops as they checked in and out, and lots of various jobs in between. That's not the point. Point is, camp food. When I first started at the first scout camp I worked at, there was not a mess hall. You cooked all your own food the whole week you were here. Some of it would be okay. Most of it was terrible. Then the mess hall came in. And there were a crew of wonderful ladies that would cook. And the food was very good. The sweet tea was terrible. Every year, it was a running joke about how bad the tea was. It was weak as hell. It was sweetened with high fructose corn syrup. And it was awful. Oh, it was awful. Awful nasty shit. So me and another staff member got to where we made sun tea every single day. And I still have that glass jar that I used when I was a teenager. That's true. Silver Dragon said, or Ben Marker said, Old Trapper beef jerky. Hell yeah, I eat a lot of it, brother. Forest Grove, Oregon. I didn't know that. But yeah, I eat a lot of Old Trapper beef jerky. I sure do. Michael said, feeling a little better than yesterday, I guess. Not as run down. When I quit stream, I think you'd already bailed by then, Michael. When I quit streaming yesterday, I was exhausted. It was one of them days, yeah. And I guess it was the weekend catching up with me. We raided Eddie. And I ate a little something, and I even said in Eddie's chat, I'm going to try to take one of them old man naps. And it wasn't 5 minutes later, I was asleep on the sofa, and I took an hour and a half nap yesterday. That was good. And I guess he rated Deathly Kitten because I woke... Well, that's actually what was kind of weird, because I had Eddie on one device, I had Kitten on another device, and when I woke up, they were both on Kitten. And I was like, okay, you know. Yeah. But it was a good nap, and I felt so much better after it. My dragon worked on a few things for our 1,000 sub celebration we're going to do on Saturday. I've got to do my part now. I've been putting it off. I should have done some of that this morning, but Monkey and I went for a drive and just had a little chat. You know, he's getting ready to start some new chapters of his life, and I just want to make sure he's doing okay, you know? And he doesn't really like to talk much. And, you know, I said, if you want to talk, just talk. He said, no, I don't really want to. And I said, okay, well, anytime you do, because I talk at him a lot. I do. And I'm trying to get to the point where I just shut up and let him talk. So, you know, try to make myself more available for that. But I'm excited for him. You know, people will tell you that high school, those are the best years of your life. And for my kids, God, I hope not. I hope not. They were not the best years of my life. They were great years. Don't get me wrong. They were great years. But then I had better years. And then I had better years. I mean, hell, this year is one of the best years of my life, right? And that's what I hope for my kids, is that it just gets better and better and better. Yeah. Anyway, but it is scary, you know. It's scary. You're trying new things. You're meeting new people. You get more freedoms. It's fun, but it's scary. So I just want to make sure he's okay. You know what I mean? And I'm rambly. Do I like roller coasters? I do. I'm not a super big fan of the ones that like go absolute nuts. I don't mind a loop. But for example, one of my favorite roller coasters would be in Atlanta, Georgia at Six Flags. And now the name's escaping me. It's an old wooden roller coaster, and the name's escaping me. It doesn't have any loops. It doesn't do any of that. It is wood. I love those. But then again, you know, there was another one I think called the Scorpion or the Scorpion 2 that was in Busch Gardens when I was a kid down in South Florida. That was another one of my favorites, and it did have a loop in it. So, you know, it just kind of depends. If it feels like it's going to break my neck, I don't really care for it. How's that? But I do like roller coasters. Hell, I like watching a lot of those person. Did I just say that? What did I just say? Somebody replay that back. I like watching a lot of those first person videos of roller coasters on YouTube. I think that's fun. And it actually gives me that little hit in your stomach feeling if they're shot well. That's true. Michael said I didn't bail, but I fell asleep. See, there you go. So you woke up to Eddie ending. That's hilarious. Because, yeah, when I ended, Eddie was the only person I could find doing Redline. So I rated him, which, I mean, I like doing anyway. Eddie's good people. And then, like 2 minutes after I ended, Deathly Kitten started streaming. So I was like, well, screw it. I put one up on each device. And promptly fell asleep. Old man naps. The two best naps in the world. New dad naps, where your baby is, not when they're little, when they're old enough to handle it, sleeping right here on you. Oh, that's awesome. And I still have those with Tater Tot. In fact, he fell asleep snuggled up on my shoulder last night until he made me too damn hot and I had to go put him away. You know what put him away. Old man naps on the sofa are the best. Oh, they're so good. And then Dragon comes in and says, get your ass up and get in bed. Yes, ma'am. Silver Dragon said, do your exercise and then I will talk to you. Good advice. Silver Dragon said there's an old wooden roller coaster. Doop, doop. And the Pleasure Beach in Blackpool, you Tater Tot and Monkey would like it there. Well, probably would. And Tater Tot's now getting to the size, he's just a bit shy of 42 inches or whatever it is that most rides require. Like to the point, if he's got his shoes on, he's tall enough. If he doesn't have his shoes on, he's not. So he's starting to do all the stuff all of his brothers get to do. And so he's excited about that. Yeah. In fact, when we went to that water park last weekend, this actually annoyed the piss out of me. Because we measured him at the gate and, okay, you can do this stuff, you can't do that stuff. Cool. We did it all day. All day. He's sitting here going down these water slides. Ain't nobody got a problem. And I guess there was a shift change right as we were getting ready to leave. And again, this was a slide that he had been down probably, I don't know, 10, 12 times throughout the day. And this guy looked at him and looked at me and said, don't bring him back up here. Just rude as fuck. I said, excuse me? He's not tall enough. Well, we measured him before and he's been doing it all day. Okay, well, bring him over here. And he marched him over to the sign. And the way he held his hand, he was just shy. If you held it flat, he was right on it. Yeah. And I didn't even care about that. It was our last slide of the day. At the end of the day, your job is keeping us safe. And if you feel like he's not tall enough, fine, so be it. You're in charge of the ride. But the dude was a total asshole about it. And that was not okay with me. You know what I mean? So, anyway. There was a small mark on an otherwise great day. But again, it didn't matter because it was our last run of the day anyway. But just, you know, when you're customer facing, there's no need to be a dick. Now, if I'm a dick to you, I get it. But don't be a dick out of the gate. You can be authoritative without being a dick. And if you can't do that, you don't belong in a customer facing role. God, I'm ranty this morning. Sorry, y'all. Criminal things, yeah, we're going to work out for about an hour, Eggy, and then I've got a couple of housekeeping bullshit we got to do. And then, if there's still cops on, we'll go do some criminal things. We will. You know, little shit, kind of like yesterday. Maybe rob some shelves. Might try to either get some customers or sell some drugs today. Because I got some coke that's, like, on the verge of going bad. So we might do that. That might be okay. I got an itch to steal a bulldozer. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. So that might play out today. It might not. We'll see. Depends on what happens. Yeah, we'll see. Ben said, I'll stick with drag racing or off-roading. We talked about it some yesterday. We've got a very big off-roading trip. Well, let me rephrase that. It's not like a mega challenge. That's not what it's about. It's a big fundraiser for a great charity. But it is a very big, in our area, Jeep off-road thing. Like last year, I want to say there was something like 120 Jeeps in it. I don't really remember. But that's coming up at the end of the month. And I'm excited for that. It's going to be good times. The only downside of it is it means I got to put my doors and roof back on before we go. And you say, no, you don't. Yeah, you do. Otherwise, I end up with a ton of either mud or dust inside the Jeep. Like, sometimes it gets so dusty out there, it's a health hazard. And last time, I made the mistake of letting Monkey talk me into leaving the windows down with the understanding he'd help me clean the inside of the Jeep out. Yeah, I didn't get any help from him. It's okay. It's okay. And then Dragon will pop up and say, I offered to help. You didn't help make the mess. You don't have to help clean it up. But it's okay. It's kind of more fun with the doors and roof on anyway, because then when you find that water hole, you ain't so worried about it. You just go. But that is one of our favorite events to do every year, so I'm excited about that. Silver Dragon said there's plenty of rides for Tater Tot there, plus it's only got Haunted Ghost Train in the UK there. Yeah. We're also looking at doing a family vacation towards the end of the summer before school really gets fired up, kind of. I mean, it's been a long time since we've done that, so that'll be nice. Just kind of a little mini thing, you know. Which means there'll be a couple of days in September where I don't stream because we're going to be having a family thing. Yeah. Dragon Sky Queen said, do your exercise and then read my comment. Yes, ma'am. It'll be a challenge to have mud everywhere. Well, that's it. Right? That's it. So, my dragon makes it her personal mission in life. If her roof is not muddy, then she's not happy. And to get mud on the roof of a Wrangler that is lifted 4 inches in the air, I won't say it takes a lot of doing. It takes a lot of speed. How's that? Whereas I'm more of the low and slow kind. Not her. She likes to slide, slip. And I do. I like to... Where I like to slide and break the Jeep loose and have fun is like on loose dirt, loose sand. I'll leave it in two-wheel drive, turn the traction control off, and almost drift it through that shit. Yeah, that's good fun to me. Ben said, so what's the whole thing with Jeep people and having rubber ducks? That is a fantastic question, Ben. Some people claim it started earlier, and I don't know that. I know that there is a lady from Canada during COVID that is credited with popularizing it, maybe even starting it. People will argue that and said, no, we were doing it in the 80s. I don't know. I know that, and I forget her name, and unfortunately she's passed away now. I know that during COVID, this lady started it as a way of telling people, I like your Jeep, without having to, get too close. It was COVID, yeah? So she just had, and I don't know why she came up with or how she came up with rubber ducks, but she just had these little rubber ducks. And so she would leave them on a Jeep where she liked the build or the color scheme or whatever it might have been. And it spread and it took off from there. And now, it's overdone now. It really is. I see Toyota minivans from the late 90s that are covered in ducks. There's Ford groups with the Broncos that tried to start up a Bronco version. There's Subaru people that have started up cows. But it's fun. My kids like doing it. So, in fact, Tater Tot and I, while we were running around the other day, ducked 3 Jeeps because he asked if we could. So it's just kind of a way of saying, hey, I like your Jeep. Yeah, that's the intent. But it's kind of gone crazy now because now people will get on Amazon and order 5,000 ducks and put in their dash. And that, different strokes for different folks. For example, my Dragon, she has got a ton of ducks in her dash going from A column to A column, A pillar to A pillar. I don't like that. I keep 5 on my dash. I keep 1 duck for every member of my family. And then I've got a box of ducks. And so when we see a Jeep, we want a duck, then we pick one. Yeah. But different strokes for different folks. The other problem with putting them all the way across is every time you take a turn, they fly out the window, or if your door's off, they go flying. Dragon Sky Queen said, I make it happen every time. I don't hold back in the mud. I know you don't. That's also probably why your seals go out faster than mine, but it's all good. That's not a big deal. Hey, Nicholas, how you doing? Appreciate it. Ben said okay. Yeah, so it's just one of them things that took off as something fun, and it still is. It's just kind of... And it's gotten to where it's divisive. Of course, you guys know it. I mean, Reddit's so, whatever. The Jeep groups on Reddit. If you have ducks, you're not a real Jeeper. What the fuck? But then again, that kind of mentality in the Jeep world goes way back. When they first introduced the 4-door Wrangler. It's not a real Jeep if it's got 4 doors. Okay. When they introduced the Gladiator. That's not a real Jeep. And some of that still exists, right? I mean, I'll be driving down the road. Jeep wave is a thing, too. You see another Jeep, you throw a wave to them. That's a thing that's been going on since after World War II. But there are very gatekeepy people in the community that will not wave to a Wrangler with 4 doors, will not wave to a Gladiator. Okay. If you're having fun in your vehicle, I don't care what you're driving. Plus, I'm in the Deep South. We wave at everybody anyway. We wave at everybody and say, how's your mom and them, right? That's what we do. I mean, hell, I was driving down the road today. I didn't even think about it. Monkey was with me, and he did that thing where you do this to get a trucker to honk his horn. Well, I didn't catch him do it. The trucker tapped his horn. I thought he was just being friendly, so I threw him a wave. That's what I do. Was that somebody coming up, or was that... Yeah, that's somebody coming up. Ah, fuck, wrong way. And my other thing, if you don't know, is aliens. Yeah, I got an alien right there. There's also an alien that lives in my Jeep too. It's kind of a little version of that one. No, most of them would think you're... Well, the ones I hang out with would think your old Kaiser is cool as fuck, brother. Hey, Harry, how you doing today, brother?
Not too bad, buddy.
Yep, what are we doing to it?
Just need a repair, please.
That's easy enough.
Yeah. Nothing too complicated with me, man.
Let me go get those parts. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy. What? Okay, well, we'll have to try it later then. If you're not worn out, why don't you try doing either our front or back? If you're worn out, you still have to do it at some point. But since you can't do all of that, you know what I mean?
Just do this.
Okay, that works.
I'll do a little bit.
Get you some water first. I need you to take care of yourself. Stay hydrated and don't overdo it, yeah? Okay. Oh, I didn't even mute the mic. There you go. Talking lawn mowing with Monkey right there. So, what you up to today?
Nothing too fancy mining.
Okay, okay.
Gotta keep it real, you know.
Yeah. I need to do some of that. I just can't be asked yet.
Yeah, it's no joke.
All right, let me charge you labor, and you're all set.
Yeah, no worries, brother.
There you go, brother.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
Wait till I give you the keys to this. Jump in this and tell me if your eyes are a little funny in it.
Okay. You get it. Is that what you're asking me?
You might have to open it. Drive it fucking around the corner and see.
Okay, all right. What do you mean, a little funny? What do you think, Chad? Anything look funny to you? It's a little slidey. It actually is a little, it's like not smooth. So, what are you seeing?
It like I don't know, blinky.
Yeah, like almost like...
Okay, that's cool. No problem.
like you're watching, I don't know how to put that. Like you're watching, say, a 60 frame a minute movie per... Yeah.
Oh, God, it's like fucking Charlie Chaplin.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Okay, brother.
That was my brain or something, but no, it's okay.
Okay.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too, brother.
Bye-bye.
Clayton Renner, hey, brother, how you doing today? My Dragon, I don't know if you saw, but our very good friends that drive the bright yellow version of what I drive, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you saw, they just bought an older Jeep to just beat the shit out of. That's what I want to do. Ben Marker said, Dragon, you can blame me if Tater starts wanting to do shop arts and crafts. Ben and I had some good discussions about how to make large quantities of sweet tea yesterday. We were also talking, he asked if I had any welding skills, and I've never welded a thing in my life. Every now and then I get the urge to go buy a cheap-ass welder from Harbor Freight and teach myself, and then I'm like, nah, because I know enough people that can do that stuff. Maybe I need to, at this point in my life, stick to the skills I have and barter with them, you know? I know a lot of people that'll weld. The trick is finding the guy that gives you the good guy price. You know what I mean? Not the, I really don't want to do it price. Yeah, that's exactly it. Converting an old beer keg into a tea kettle. Monkey, that's true. Monkey does have some welding skills. He has done some welding. That is true. That is a fair point, Monkey. Michael said be back shortly. Got to go to the pharmacy, pick up some refills and some of my meds. Cool, brother. Be safe. I forgot to change shirts. No wonder I'm sticky. It'll be all right. Put this one on this morning. And then, like, if y'all saw the member short, I know it wasn't super exciting. I'm sorry. I was busy. I was looking for a damn soccer ball. And digging around in our garage, I got all hot and sweaty. Because it faces the east, yeah. So the sun was beating into it while I was hunting around. Because we watched USA Belgium. I mean, it was kind of in and out thing, right? I didn't get really invested in the game. And actually, I was hopping through a couple of Redline streams while I was watching it. And eating dinner and blah, blah, blah. But I did enjoy watching it. I just wish USA had played a little bit better. We might try to catch another one, because it looks like there's going to be some really... I'm not a huge World Cup person, but I do enjoy a good sport, so... And it looks like there's going to be some good matches coming up, so I think we'll try to check some of them out. ZGLH. What time is it? Shit. Really? Really? Why do I feel like I've been doing this forever? We just started. We did get a skill point already, though, so that's nice. No, you can't yet, Monkey. Monkey has had a couple of very basic courses with very basic steel. But if that's something you're interested in, Monkey, we do have ways you can pursue that. We can talk about that off stream. Because as long as you're being super safe, I think that would be a great skill for you to acquire. For me, it was all at your age, it was all about woodworking. And those are still skills, even though I don't do all the artsy-crafty stuff I used to do, those are still skills I use today, yeah? Boomer said, I enjoyed taking welding and woodworking in high school. See, that's fun. My high school didn't have those. We didn't have a shop. Well, there was a shop class. I take that back. I don't think they did welding or like auto shop or anything like that. I think it was more woodworking and stuff. But I take that back. They did have it. I just didn't do it because I was a band kid and drama. And so all my time was taken up in like that side. We did not have like whatever the hell they call it, 4-H or farmers association, or I don't know. We didn't. Of course, I grew up in a city. We didn't have that stuff. Here they have that stuff. Ben, I really don't know, to be honest with you. Dragon might know. Because like I said, I didn't grow up around here, so I don't know. Woodworking is not lame. Woodworking is cool when you do it right. And I'm not talking about basic stuff like rebuilding the fence. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the satisfaction I got when I made a pair of Adirondack chairs and they came out as pretty as they were comfortable. Or, especially when you craft something and put it together and put that first coat of stain on it and bring that wood grain out and it's so gorgeous. Oh. But different strokes for different folks. If we all like the same stuff, it'd be a boring world, Yeah, that's it. Ben just said it. 4-H or FFA. That's it. Of course, then again, when I went to high school, it was still... I mean, like, I was about to say we didn't have computer class. That's not true. We did. But, like, I took 2 years of typing. I didn't take computer classes. Because it was still very nascent, Yes, I'm older than fucking dirt. I learned to type on an IBM Selectric 2, I think it was called. I remember they were fancy enough that they had you didn't have to just, when I first started typing, you had to buy sheets of correction paper. So like if you hit the wrong key and put a, say, black K on the piece of paper, you would take this white piece of paper. It basically was like correction fluid, but dried on a piece of paper. And you'd stick it in front of the key and you'd hit K again. And it would just turn the K white and kind of make it disappear. Yeah. And then it got fancy and the machine would do it on its own. Fuck, I'm old. Future farmers of America. That's it. Morning, Karen. Hope your day's going okay today. We're talking about old high school shit. What? My dog, man. I've talked about her before, but she loves her stuffed animals. She loves them to death. She rips all the stuffing out of them. And then she sits there and plays with them and growls at them, and that's what she's doing right now. And then sometimes she humps them. And now she's taking it off. I guess she was embarrassed I was talking about her. Whiteout. Yeah, that's one of the brand names of it. That's it. Boomer said woodworking was fun. I built a skateboard out of Lexan. Yeah? Is that what that said? I'll come back. Lexan for a project. That sounds friggin' cool. I never did like a skateboard. I liked doing furniture for the most part. So I did Adirondack chairs. I did a couple of other outdoor furniture chairs. I did several outdoor tables over my time. I did, when my oldest boy was born, I didn't do his crib, but I did a lot of the furniture that was in his nursery. In fact, a piece, it's off camera, but a sort of combination diaper changing station / bookshelf thing that I built is sitting off camera right over there because it got repurposed for all the boys as they came up. And it may go into Tater Tot's room, or I may repaint it because it's still baby blue. I may repaint it and keep it in here. I don't know yet. Stuff like that. I have a old school barometer. Like, it doesn't have a dial or gauges. It's I want to say Da Vinci invented the style. It's just this big glass thing. I'll have to show it sometime. And it's designed to be mounted on the wall. Well, I didn't want it mounted on the wall, so I made a little stand for it. You know, shit like that. Why is it every time I look at chat, this thing pops up? Why does that happen? Mythical Monkey said welding is better. I don't know. And, you know, I get you're being a little cheeky. I don't know that you can say one is better than the other. I mean, it depends on what you're wanting to do, yeah? But I will say this, as you continue growing and making friends in life, it is good to have friends with different skills, yeah? Yeah. Because welding is super handy, but sometimes so is woodworking. And that's kind of what makes a great community, is when you get some people with this skill and some with that skill, and y'all get together and you can do some great things, yeah? Did I miss one? No, I got it. I thought there was one on the end there I missed. I couldn't see it through the kettlebell. Oop. I know, there's not much room in Tater Tot's room right now. I get that. That's why I said it may end up staying in here. And I'll just convert the top of it and turn it into a true bookshelf or something. But if I do that, I want to repaint it. Because baby blue, well, I mean, I guess I could, it doesn't really fit, does it? Darren said I was born in time to see the brick phone and play outside. There you go. Well, legit, like, my first little girlfriend, and this is really before high school, really. I mean, we talked on corded phones in high school, too. Well, cordless, but they were still house phones, yeah. But, like, my first little girlfriends, I would call on a rotary dial phone that was stuck on the wall, yeah? And we'd talk for hours until somebody's mama yelled to get off the phone, you're tying up the line. Yeah. Or, you know, and we've all talked about this before, but I love talking about this shit. In fact, I was reminiscing this morning, y'all. I was thinking about my early radio career, and I was blessed to work with a couple of people that ended up... Some of them ended up somewhat famous. I don't know that y'all would necessarily know them, but like... Oh, God, the most famous example, and I actually did not know these people, but there was a radio duo back in the, was that late 80s or early 90s, named Mark and Brian. And they kind of went around the Southeast, which is where I knew them, but they ended up being a huge morning show in Los Angeles. And I believe even had a short little test run as a TV show on one of the big networks. I may be remembering that wrong. And I didn't know them, but like I worked with people that worked with them and weren't quite that level of famous, but were close. And anyway, so I was catching up with some of them this morning. In fact, one of them I truly thought was dead by now, which is kind of embarrassing because he's not. But we were talking about how back then radio was local and live and was fun. And, you know, back then the disc jockeys were almost as celebrity-ish as the artists were, right? And it ain't that way these days. Nobody cares who's introducing the song because that's all you do. You don't entertain in a way that they did back then, for the most part. Rotary phones were evil. Yeah, maybe. Ben said the garden hose being the official sports drink. I let my kids drink out of the fucking hose if they want to. Maybe that makes me a bad parent. But I also don't leave water sitting in it either. So, you know, it's not like shit's sitting in there growing, I hope. But yeah, I let them drink out of the hose. I do. Hose water. Man, there is nothing. When you are hot and sweaty after mowing the grass, there is nothing better tasting than hose water. Monkey said, you want a MIG welder and automatic demoing face shield for my birthday? No, not yet, brother. And I'll tell you why. Where are you going to use it? That's our issue. But there are ways that we can safely explore and let you gain those skills, and I'm all about it. However, letting you loose in the backyard with a welder is a bridge too far for me right now. I just got to tell you. I'll let you drink out of the hose. I ain't going to let you use a welder unsupervised. I would suggest start getting a straight MIG welder. Just get a multi-process where the unit does both. See, I know the words you're saying. I understand that there's MIG welding and TIG welding, and that's about as far as I know. What little I know about welding, I have learned from watching people like Matt's Off-Road Recovery, Rory's channel with his off-road stuff that he does, and oh god, the other Colt builds it. That's the other one. That's what I know about welding. Monkey, we will talk about it off stream. All right, brother. Because I really do. I mean, if welding is something you want to do, I'm all about it, but we're going to do it the right way, not the wrong way, yeah? Because welding's one of those things that is very powerful and very cool, and you can make some amazing stuff, but it's also extraordinarily dangerous if you don't learn the right way. So I want to make sure that you learn the right way, yeah? And that stuff you did with the Scouts was a great introduction. And if that's something you're excited about, then I think we should build on that. All right. So did I start early today? Because I feel like I've been in here forever. How long have we been going? I said I was going to do this about an hour, and I feel like we're coming up on that. I'll have to look. Maybe I started a little early. Maybe that's why I feel that way. Are we done? We're not done. Let me get through this one. Because I really don't want to sit here and work out in the gym half the damn stream. I just don't. So one of the guys I did work with in radio that was quite locally famous, I guess is the way to put it. He did a couple of stunts that one of them was everybody thought he got fired, but it was a fake firing. And then he got fired for real like 2 days later, which was funny as shit. That one is famous in that particular city's lore. He also faked his own murder one time. That was in a different city. But I did. I worked with him for a couple of years. Funny guy. All right, let's see. Where are we at? We're at 50 minutes, so we got to do about 10 more minutes of this, give or take. That's fine. We do have skill points though. So, I think what we're going to do, because we've got 2, so both of these are just 1 each. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to max out our mining and be done with that. And look at this, chat. Check this out. Yeah. All that's locked out. Can't do anything with it. We've maxed everything over here. All of this is locked out. Can't do anything with it. Yeah. All we got left are these 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they are each 1 point. And then that's it for this skill tree. We'll have done everything we can do. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Over here on drugs, kind of whatever. We need to do some more of this. We need to start thinking about this. This one's done. There's nothing I can do there. This is where I need to start focusing next. And I'm torn, yeah? Because there are so many options. You know, if we go guns, yeah? You got pistols, you got revolvers, you got ammunition. We need to talk to some people in the city. You know, like Luis and them, really, they need somebody to do revolver expert, and that may be the way we need to go since we've got friends with other skills. But, like, I didn't even think about this, because, like, Eric's doing demo, or explosives. Eric's on this one, yeah? Do we have somebody doing blunts or blades? I don't remember. Do we have somebody doing electronics? I don't remember. Do we need that? Which ones are most important? And I just don't know. So we need to talk around some and figure all that shit out. While I'm doing all that, I didn't miss anybody, did I? Where's my car? Where's my car? Is it still sitting over here or did it go bye-bye? It fucking went bye-bye. Somebody stole my fucking car. There wasn't nothing in it. First, I also didn't leave it locked. Where's it at? Let's see what that does. I didn't even notice somebody over there stealing it. I don't know who's around that would steal it. The only person we've seen is Harry, and I don't think he would have done it. Getting close. We are getting close. And I mean, the more, and that's the way the grind is. Yeah. The more you do, the harder it is to get to the next one. So I'm trying to do more and more. And I've done some working out off stream, but we hadn't done any since Sunday morning. So I felt like I needed to do something today. I was like, fuck it. I'll go ahead and start the stream. So, but we're going to call it here real soon because it gets old. Can I get this done before you're ready for me? Please, 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 please. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. We'll find out. Yeah, that's a customer. That's a customer. I'm just hoping we can get through this rep before they're ready for us. We may not be able to. It depends on what they're doing to it. Because I was going to pull mine over and take a look at it and see if there's anything I wanted to do to it, and it got stolen. Nope. Oh, yeah, good. That worked out perfect. Looky there. That worked out perfect. Hey, Lester.
Hello, just for repair.
That's easy enough.
Yeah, I finally got everything out of this van and into my other van, so I'm not afraid to get it repaired.
Why you got a meth van? What's the story there?
I'd use it just for storage. I don't even know. I don't even know how to do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, sure you don't.
Also, I'm selling oil if you need oil.
How much you got and how much you want for it?
I have 1001. And I'm just doing mall price, which is 40 per.
Yeah,
So
if you want
it's
to, if you're looking to
40.
sell them, I'll buy them.
Yeah, it is. The whole lot, it's 40,040. I don't have it on me at the moment. Well,
All right, well, that takes care of this business, but I guess I'm not going anywhere because apparently somebody borrowed my car.
damn. Did you track? Have you tracked it?
Oh, yeah, it's being driven around right now. So I put on Birdie,
Right.
you know, do me a favor when you bring it back,
Yeah, I
make
know,
sure
I
you fill the
saw
gas.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even, I've been over there working out. I didn't even realize anybody had come up here and gotten it. Maybe it was somebody looking to get some work done and I pissed them off. I don't know.
That's locked. Okay, I'll be back. I'll go grab the oil.
Yeah, do that. I'll go grab something I can put it in.
Yeah, it's in a crate anyways.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm going to need a car to get out of here. Connect a 9-volt battery to his 10-volt hat? Yeah, maybe. 9-volt hat, 10-volt hat. What the fuck? Yeah, maybe. Who the fuck stole my car? We'll track it again here in a minute.
Yeah, it's 40040, the amount of money. Because that's how much it all costs to buy from the mall.
Not a great deal, but it's not a terrible deal, so we'll do it. Don't I have your phone number? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Dude, I don't have your phone number.
I don't know how. And now you do.
There you go.
There you go.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yep. Yeah, no use for it because I don't know the skills anymore.
Yeah, well, you know, what's this? How things? You trying to become a cop? Yeah.
Yeah.
Inventory full. You won't fit.
Well, first I
Oh, fuck
gotta
it. We'll just carry
do
it. I
my final eval tomorrow because Ty's gonna be about. And she said she would do mine tomorrow, which is nice. If you want, you can really just put the whole entire crate there.
No, it's good. I got shit to do, so I just needed to store it for a while.
I found out the hard way not to stack the crates.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Yeah.
Yeah. If you stack the crates, your stuff will go kapooey.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Like.
All right. Well, I still got the
finish.
shop open, so I guess I better get back over there. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, man.
Out.
See ya. You think Joey? I don't know. Is he? And don't answer that because we'll figure it out in game. Is it still in the same place? Let's find out. Just me. Oh, there's not even any cops on right now. Okay. Okay. Well, they hadn't torn it up. They might have just driven it and left it there. Already did that. All right, so that should show us where it is now, yeah? Same place. They just drove it and left it there. No worries. We'll go get it in a minute. All right, I think I have had enough, however, so we are going to shut down. And we'll go get that car and do the shit we got to do, and I am busy. Well, we're not, but we're about to be. How's that? There goes that one. There goes that one. We got to put our shit away, too. Get back over here. There goes that one. There goes that one. Yep. Go in here. Clock off. Hello. Clock off. With no cops around, we're going to have to do something to make money, but I've had enough of mechanicking, so we'll figure something else out. We could do what we did yesterday and go jump a car and get stuck and spend half of forever getting the car unstuck, yeah? Maybe. All right, we're going to clock off here. Hello, clock out. And then I forgot to put that shit back in the drawer, so let's go do that, and then we're done. And then I can go pee and make some more sweet tea and whatever it is I want to do, yeah? What do y'all think? What should we do? With no cops around, we got options. I mean, we could go trucking, because I am trying to level that up, and that earns us some good money. We could go to the restaurant. We could check out our mining skills. We could see if anybody wants to do garbage and all that shit. I just don't know. We'll think about it and figure it out. Okay, so we're going to do that, and that's all we need to do here, yeah? I mean, I could put that up there, but I'm not gonna, because it'll disappear. So we'll do that. I think that's his gas. I forgot he owned a gas station. Is that one his? I have no idea. I really forgot Joey owned a gas station. Or maybe I just never knew. I don't know. You know what? We might as well just stay in here to dance and pee. I can't believe I didn't notice somebody come up and steal my damn car, but I sure didn't. Toon Heaven. That looks perfect right there. All right, what dance we going to do? We are going to Just do that. I'm going to look away. Whatever it is, unless it's too girly, is what we're going to go with. Glow sticks. Okay, there it is. Glow sticks. I've never done the glow stick one before. There it is. All right, Chad, I'm going to take a couple of minutes. I'll be back in a minute. And in the meantime, enjoy some music.
Flexed a muscle, showed off my mass. Waiting for the lady to show some class. Class. I tripped on a bucket, fell in a hole, lost every ounce of my self-control. She's rubbing lotion on a tanned up thigh, treating me like every other guy. I'm swinging heavy, she's catching zero. I'm swinging heavy, she's catching zero. Acting like a big-time local hero. She don't want it. Maybe I'm a shark in a plastic tub. Maybe I'm the spice in a dry rub. Smoke in a salty breeze. She's the deep ocean, I'm a low tide wheeze. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Yeah, she's ice cold, still the best on the coast, and I'm burnt black as toast.
Hey, when the chat gets dark and the trolls start to rise, you'll hear the swing of a heavy hammer and see a green glow rise. Some call them builders, some call them mods, but here we call them the legends of the chat.
In the light of the day, he's a wrecking ball man, demolishing walls with a shake of his hand. But when the sun sets and the red line is drawn, he's lurking in darkness from dusk until dawn. Oh, Gaetano is watching, he's silent and deep, while the trolls in the basement are starting to creep. With a shamrock for luck and a puff of the smoke, he's the chillest demolisher who ever has spoke. Heave away the band hammer, swing it on down. There's a construction crew running this town, from the dust of the site to the shine of the screen. The toughest mod squad that you've ever seen. Now Michael built houses, he built them up tall, from the floor to the joist to the header and wall. A master of trade and he still got the knack. Though he's retired, he don't take no slack. He's traded the nail gun for clearing the chat. If you're acting a fool, well, he's over all that. He's seen every troll since 2019, the finest old foreman the world's ever seen. Heave away the band hammer, swing it on down. There's a construction crew running this town, from the dust of the site to the shine of the screen. The toughest mod squad that you've ever seen. Now look to the water, what rises below? It's Scuba-rific Steve in the high tide flow. We don't know his business, we don't know his trade, but he's the deep sea mod that the ocean made. Is he wearing a wetsuit? Is he breathing through tanks? He's patrolling the depths of the red line ranks. When the chat gets salty and the waves get choppy, Steve's on the bottom making sure it ain't sloppy. But look out below, there's a storm in the bay. Macca and Lolly have entered the fray. They aren't banning trolls, they've got different plans. They're timing out Gitano with both of their hands. It's a mod war, the anchors are tossed. The foreman is muted, the lurker is lost. They're clicking the buttons and laughing with glee, while Scuba-rific Steve sinks back under the sea. Heave away the band hammer, swing it on down. There's a construction crew running this town, from the dust of the site to the shine of the screen. The toughest mod squad that you've ever seen. The toughest mod squad that you've ever seen.
So stick to the rules and keep it clean, and you'll avoid the banhammer swing.
Well, some folks ride banks, some folks race cars. Casey stole a damn dozer, and somehow that became everybody else's problem. Casey in the dozer, 9 miles an hour, whole city watching like a slow motion power. One hand on the wheel, zero plans in sight, turning daylight nonsense into Saturday night. Casey in the dozer, don't know where he's going, but if there's trouble nearby, somehow he keeps showing. Bridge fixer, coffee killer, boulevard cruiser, king of bad decisions in a yellow bulldozer.
Casey in the dozer, rolling real slow, 9 miles an hour, but he's stealing the show. Coffee stand shattered, echo looking confused. Casey just waved like he was cutting a ribbon, amused. Tracks on the pavement, dirt flying around, got the whole damn city hearing that diesel sound. Everybody asking, what's the mission today? Casey said no clue, then kept drifting away. Past 3 patrol cars, nobody knew why. One cop started laughing, another just sighed. Ain't I running anybody, ain't hiding a film. Yet somehow every bad idea got attached to him.
Casey in the dozer, 9 miles an hour, whole city watching like a slow motion power. One hand on the wheel, zero plans in sight, turning daylight nonsense into Saturday night. Casey in the dozer, don't know where he's going, but if there's trouble nearby, somehow he keeps showing. Bridge fixer, coffee killer, boulevard cruiser, king of bad decisions in a yellow bulldozer. Rolled up to the bridge with a serious face, took one single picture, said fix the whole place. Didn't turn a wrench, didn't tighten the bolt, still posted the evidence like he rebuilt it all. Construction workers baffled,
Oops.
engineers upset. Casey's out collecting praise he ain't earned.
Celestial Zeal, how you doing? I'm trying not to talk because I was told I was not allowed to talk over this song. So give me a minute.
Then he crawled through traffic at a turtle's pace. People growing old, trying to pass the damn thing. GPS gave up, maps started crashing. Casey just grinning while the diesel kept clapping.
Casey in the dozer, 9 miles an hour, whole city watching like a slow motion power. One hand on the wheel, zero plans in sight, turning daylight nonsense into Saturday night. Casey in the dozer, don't know where he's going, but if there's trouble nearby, somehow he keeps showing. Bridge fixer, coffee killer, boulevard cruiser, king of bad decisions in a yellow bulldozer.
Now he's cruising through Legion like a parade float. No destination pick, just keeping it afloat. Tourists taking pictures, vendors moving stock. Casey got a traffic jam stretching half a block. Somebody yell why, he yelled why not. That's the kind of wisdom that the dozer brought. Kids cheer him on, old folks shake their heads. Meanwhile Casey's living like the mayor of the meds. Diesel engine growling, the soundtrack of the day. The speedometer's frozen.
Whispers, yeah, it's a great track.
Every turn's dramatic, every stop's a scene. Fastest thing about him is the chaos in between.
Sun starts setting, but the ride ain't done. Casey still rolling underneath the evening sun. Half tank left and a pocket full of dreams. Powered entirely by stupidity and means. Coffee stand rebuilt, probably not today. Bridge actually fixed, not a damn chance. Hey, yet somehow people smile when they hear that sound. That slow diesel thunder shaking up the town. From the docks to the hills, from the square to the bay. 9 miles an hour was enough anyway. No hikes, no shootouts, no million.
Oh, I meant to go that way. Oops.
Casey in the dozer making left
Okay.
without a boredom. Casey in the dozer, 9 miles an hour, whole city watching like a slow motion power. One hand on the wheel, zero plans in sight, turning daylight nonsense into Saturday night. Casey in the dozer, don't know where he's going. If there's trouble nearby, somehow he keeps showing. Bridge fixer, coffee killer, boulevard cruiser, long
bulldozer. There we go. All right, it's ended now. So yeah, that's a funny story. When I went to go pee, and
Still causing more chaos than everybody else combined.
sometimes, not right now apparently, but sometimes. I went to get, this is really funny because I went to go pee and decided to switch to Coke Zero, so I grabbed me one of them. And Monkey said, I haven't heard the Casey Dozer song and I've been waiting on it for 2 weeks. I said, brother, it's been playing in the playlist. You just hadn't caught it. And then it came on. And he told me as I was walking right back in here, I wasn't allowed to talk over it. So I didn't for Monkey. Yeah. So Celestial Zeal said that dance and music go fantastic together. They really did. I love when that works out right. Ben said, I love that song. I love it too. Yeah. Ben Margaret said, I think the objective is to make some clips to give Milton more inspiration. Yeah, maybe. All right, where the fuck's the car? Right there. Interesting. Here, we'll be nice, and we'll put this one in a parking space. Yeah. That's mine, yeah. Or is that one mine? Which one's mine, chat? What the fuck? Why can I not remember which one's mine? Lampadati. Alright, mine's not an ocelot. This is mine. And apparently mine is destroyed. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. That was a waste coming over here, huh? Do it again. I fucked it. Weird. Now straight ahead. Quit turning it. Straight ahead. Someone put the wrong fuel in it. Yeah, I think so. Fuck. I guess we could clock back. Fuck it. We'll deal with that after a while. Because that means we're going to have to get the tow truck and all that shit. And we just clocked out. Do I want this one. I want that. This is nice, but I like this. I'm going to make some music for the Discord. Cool. That sounds like an idea. Thought you were going to mow either the front or the backyard though. Wasn't that a thing we were going to do since you couldn't get the other one done? Yeah? You don't want to fall behind on that stuff. I told you. 3 things and then the day's yours, yeah? Just saying. Little family talk with Monkey. Alright, let's go up to Roxwood, yeah? Got plenty of gas. And let's do the bullshit I need to do that I didn't do yesterday, and then we'll figure it out from there. James Joyner, someone put the wrong gas. Yep. I don't know. I mean, who's been around? That's the thing. City's dead as hell. I mean, the only person we saw was Harry Callahan and Lester, and I don't think either one of them would have done it. So somebody had to come up to the shop, and I just didn't catch it. I don't know who that would have been. It's all good. Maybe that's our big plan, is clock back into the mechanic and get the tow truck, or maybe we don't clock in and we just get the tow truck, since we're not technically on duty. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Or, I got it. I know what we're gonna do. Never mind, I know what we're gonna do. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I know what we're gonna do. Let's go do this shit first. Knowing that that's what I want to do, let's do the shit we got to do as quickly as possible. Boop, 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 boop. Whatever happened to T-tops, by the way? T-tops aren't a thing anymore. Why? I have no idea. Is it a fashion thing? They just fell out of style? Maybe we've gotten better with our materials to where you don't need that support across the center anymore. What happened to T-tops? I really have no idea. Interesting. Ben said, think Rufus is around. Well, Rufus is a cop. He wouldn't steal a car. Would he? Maybe. I don't know. I guess if he had to confiscate it for official purposes, he might. Oh, I can't. What am I doing? Fucking trying to park a stolen car in the garage. What the fuck? Is that the cop that was on? I don't know, but there's no cops on now. Or there weren't. Yeah, no cops on. Maybe he was around. Push it all the way to the mechanic shop. What the fuck, brother? Why you gotta put me through that pain? Push it to the mechanic shop. How the crumple zone for safety is? Are you talking about the T-top thing? Yeah, is that why? Interesting. Interesting. Elite Raid. Appreciate you, brother. Come on in, y'all. Speak of the devil. That's it. Speak of the devil and he shall appear, yeah? I appreciate you, Elite. It's pretty slow in Redline right now, yeah? Hey, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch, Tamari. I appreciate that. So, as you guys know, I guess, if you were watching Elite, it's pretty slow in City right now. We're doing some... I don't even know what to call it. Housekeeping, yeah? Like, I've got a recipe book in my pocket that I forgot to leave at the restaurant. We're going to drop that off. We're going to go buy a couple things. We have got a car that is damaged that we got to go get. We'll do that, and if the city wakes up, great. We'll figure out one thing to do. If the city doesn't wake up, we'll figure out another thing to do. How's that? So, y'all come on in. Appreciate you. Mav, good morning. That's the first time I've seen you talk. Shit, this guy live. Yeah. Go eat some cheese balls and sit down. Now I want cheese balls again. BB Wolves, how you doing today? Yeah, y'all come on in. If y'all, you know, it's a big Redline family, and I think most of you know me. If you don't, hi, Squeeze the Tater here. Big W's again to Elite and his last on the baby. That is just so awesome. I've been following and lurking in this channel, listening for baby updates, yeah? Yeah. They're so cute and cuddly, and they're so much fun, and then they become teenagers and become a pain in the ass, but you love them anyway. Monkey. Monkey. Yeah. Oh. Who keeps leaving the damn doors open? Hello? Oh, wrong job. We got to switch jobs just to put this back in the stash. What the hell? What the hell? Mav said evening, you mean? For you, yeah, evening. Confirm the change. Okay, stop. Thank you. That's true, evening for you. Yeah. Okay, so put this back. Anything else I got on me I don't need? Well, there's all kind of illegal shit, but I ain't worried about that right now. We're going to keep that cash because we're going to run up to buy a crap phone or two, and there might be other shit I want. So is this door unlocked too? No, that one's locked, but whoever it was didn't lock the front door. All right. Yeah. Dark Pepper Theory, hey, how you doing today? Good to see you, brother. I mean, there's extra cars here, but I don't see anybody, and the restaurant's not open, yeah? I think somebody probably just forgot to lock the door. Yeah. No worries. There we go. Gamers United UK, how you doing? I'm good. I'm good. So I really thought we might play a little last night, and we didn't because the kids were being extra. But outside of that, I was also watching the soccer game, as we call it here in the U.S. USA and Belgium. The only game I've watched from start to finish.
Country Boy Joe subscribed to the channel.
Country Boy Joe, appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the subscription. How you doing today? Dark Pepper Theory, you're gray again. Bummer, dude. You know what to do about that. Bummer, dude. Yeah, Mav needs a little sleep. Mav, at some point, you and I need to catch up and chat. I've just been wanting to leave you alone because you got big happenings, more important than just bullshitting with me. So it's all good. Nope. All right. Which way do I want to go to get to the full? We got enough gas? I think so. Guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? Or chug a monster. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Mav said, "Get if I nap, I'll pass out." Yeah, but what you got going tonight? Get a good long night's sleep. Wait a minute. Wait. Make sure I know where I'm going, because I got a bad habit of getting lost. So we'll go ahead and put a mark down. And yeah. I'm tempted to drive through some of that shit sometime just to see if I can. But we got one destroyed vehicle out at the moment, so let's not add to the problems till we get all the problems fixed, yeah? That's the other thing we might. I don't know. I got a couple of different ideas in my head at the moment. If the city doesn't pick up. I really am thinking we might end up doing a little bit shorter stream today and then do a second one later on. But I got a couple of things we can do first, so we'll just play it by ear, y'all. Because that would be fun. And I did. I wanted to last night. It just wasn't going to work out right to where it would have been a good stream, you know? But we might try tonight. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I am not pushing it back from Joey's gas station to Apex Mechanics and Sandy. No. No. What the? I mean, we could, but oh my God. Mav said, I got to eat and go on my PC to finish off today's stuff as I got 3 documents to complete by today. They're not huge documents, by the way. All right, all right. So just for everybody, by the way, Squeeze the Tater did cross 1,000 subs last week, which is awesome. I've been putting off the 1,000 sub celebration until I could have the whole family together and have fun with all of y'all too. We are going to do it this coming Saturday night. It will be the Squeeze the Tater 1,000 sub celebration, which the way we're going by that point will be at 1,100. But that's okay. That's all right. No problems, yeah? So I'm excited. We got a few things we're going to do. In fact, my dragon has put herself in and just taken the bull by the horns and doing some decorating stuff. You'll get to see for that, and that's going to be fun. I'm excited about it. I don't want to say what she's done, but you'll see it during that stream and then after. It'll be cool. So excited about that. That'll be Saturday night, U.S. time, Saturday night. Yeah. Yeah. And onwards and upwards, we're just going to continue doing what we do, yeah? Look at that. Boom. This is why I bought this fucking truck. I love this thing. May not be good at high-speed shit, but straight line and anywhere the fuck you want to go, hell yeah. BB Wolf said, well, I started my life living in my car, went 10 miles and hit a deer. Oh my goodness. Monkey, what do you mean what game am I playing? I'm playing Redline, brother. That's where it all started. That's who we're going to celebrate with. We're going to have to figure that out, though, because I can't be doing heavy RP while we're bullshitting in here, so it might just be like a trucking or a grime stream or something for a little while, and we might play another game. We'll play it by ear. But we're going to celebrate with our Redline family, because the Redline family ultimately is what got us there. Yeah? Depends on the joke, Mav, and really, you better check with my dragon first. BB Wolf said I got hit by a deer, ran right into the side of my car, looked over and met eyes. That sucks. Cough, cough, G people. Yeah. In fact, if you go on the Squeeze the Tater Discord, I didn't catch it till last night, my time. But Gaetano posted a short. There's a couple of funny things about it. He posted a short of Jeep people doing Jeep things. And I started counting off all the shit that I saw and how many of them I've done. You know, like letting it get rained in is one. And that one, it did that Jeep thing. Those of you that live in snowy areas know this. They will, you know, whatever you call it, shovel the snow or push it or whatever the hell they do. They'll make a big pile of snow in the corner of the parking lot. Everybody else parks normal. But you're going to have that one Jeep person that drives their Jeep up on the snow pile. Yeah. Well, we don't get that here because it don't snow here. We're going to go ahead and buy 2 of those because I want an extra one. Is there anything else we need? I think we all right on bags. I really do. We don't need any of that. We don't need any of that. We don't. I think that's it. We're just going to hold off on that for now. All right. So now we're going to run by the house. We're going to put that shit in the... Oh, no, we can put it in the van. We can put it in the van. That'd be all right. So we need a garage. And then we're going to go deal with that car, and then we'll figure it out from there. I do have a Discord. If you hit exclamation... Oh, that's... I got sidetracked. Sorry. Hit exclamation point Discord, and that'll show you the Discord, and you can join it that way. Mav just pointed out I need to put it other places, too, that I thought it was already, and it's not. So, yeah. I did see those messages, Mav. I was going to say, hope no fireworks are going to be launched in the office. We had some confetti cannons. We promised that to to Monkey. So we got little ones. Little ones. And no shooting them straight at the keyboard this time, yeah? Yeah. All right. So we don't need the house. Let's go here. It should be fun. Oh dear. Ooh, yay. We pulled it off. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, you can slide up in the Discord. I think he put it in, you know, Mav did an amazing job with our Discord. I haven't called that out in a while. Panda Mav on YouTube. We call him Mav or Maverick, yeah. Took a look at my Discord and said, my God, that is fucking pathetic. Let me help the old man out. And turned it into something awesome. So our just general BS area is gravy fueled chat, yeah. But there's lots of other areas too. And Gitano posted that thing in, I don't remember which one he put it in. But it wasn't gravy fueled chat. It was just the it wasn't the art one. It was the other one where we share like pictures and videos and shit like that. My favorite one, that's not true. I have a couple of favorites, but Spotify is the channel where a bunch of us post and share music with each other. And I have heard so many bands and songs I would never have heard otherwise that get posted there, and it is cool as hell. Gitano, a lot of people post stuff, but Gitano is very active with it. Steven is very active with it too. I'll get a song stuck in my head and I'll put it in there. So you might want to check that out. It's fun. It's neat. And then sometimes we play other games and invite y'all to play with us. We've been doing Mecha Chameleon lately. So, like, Mav created a channel where we can talk about that. And if y'all want to play with us next time we do it, leave a note in there or something. And we can talk about that, yeah. Because Mecha is more... The more people you have, the more fun Mecha Chameleon is, yeah. It's fun with 4 or 5, but it's really fun with 8 or 10. All right, Mav, I am not reading that sentence you just said. There is a known issue in it. Known issue in what, brother? Hey, Kyo King, how you doing today? For some reason, Elite always said 20 bomb and he will ban Mav. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my. I've been thinking about that some this morning, too. I need to step up my 5, 10, and 20 bomb games, don't I? We need some fun shit. I love the graphics, but I need to add some good noises to them. So we will. All right, put that away. Now let's go back to Sandy. I could do it the boring way. Wrong one. I got a couple ideas. We could go get the tow truck, and we could be boring. And frankly, if I had other shit to do, that's what we would do, because that is going to be the fastest, quickest way. I could listen to Monkey, and we could push the broken car from Joey's gas station all the way to the mechanic in Sandy. I am not putting myself through that torture. Sorry, I ain't doing it. Ben said sometimes I'll have to send you a photo of the beer keg tea kettle. I'd love to see it. I'll tell you how we used to make sweet tea. I started that story earlier and I forgot. So I'm not doing that. So I've got 2 other ideas. And we're going to debate which one I'm going to do on the way there. Actually, I need to decide now. All right, we're going to do it this way. We're going to be a Jeep person. That's what we're going to do. And I guess we really need to think about repairing it at some point. Don't get out. Son of a bitch. Fat fingered it. He's supposed to put on a seatbelt, and I... Don't ask me how. So for me, using my F muscle, that's what we call it, right? The F key, is how I get in and out of the car. B is how I put my seatbelt on. And quite often, I hit F instead of B. It's a real idiot thing to do. That's why I fall out of the car all the time. That's true. We're going to need to think about a little food, too. It's all right. Tow the broken car with a tow rope and a dozer. I had that thought. I've had that thought. Oh! That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, I should have taken a picture of my Jeep the other night just because. Because you know why I have these more or less amber lights under my Jeep in game? That's because that's most of the year. That's what mine actually looks like at night. We don't drive on the road like that. It's not street legal. But we were out in the sticks, off-road, and I had them on. And that's what they do. I can change the colors of them, but I like them that color because it helps me see under the Jeep better. Yeah. Casey and the Dozer. I can't believe I'm about to do this and y'all talk me into it. I should just take the Jeep over there and hook it up with the Jeep and drag it back with the Jeep. But yeah. Alright, so we need to go to the garage. Wrong way. Ready? 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 Jump the guardrail! Whee! Whee! Yeah. Up. There it is. Monkey, I am not gonna push it. You can give up. Now I can't read anybody else's comments because all I see is push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Don't be a Jeep person, use the dozer. Y'all talk me into it. Where's the dozer? Where is the dozer, y'all? That's a problem. We may not be able to. Usually it's right there. That may be a problem. That's the one thing about jumping this thing. It's very nose heavy, so it's a problem. The dozer is not there. Where else could we find one? Because usually there's one right there by the garage. You can steal it, put your car away. It's pretty easy peasy. Not going to be the case today. We may not be able to do it with a dozer. Because I'm not going to steal one from the city to drive all the way up. Fuck that noise. The big dump truck was gone too, and I don't know that I've ever noticed those missing before. That's interesting. What else could we steal to do it with? Because there's a couple places that stuff spawns, yeah? I guess we could go get some gas. I don't know, chat. World's working against us today, yeah? The other construction site doesn't exist anymore because they put a racetrack in it. Where else could we find one? I don't want to go down to the city. If we had a trailer, I might, but we don't have a trailer. And if I bought one, we'd be dead broke, so I don't want to do that. Oh, shit. I forgot to put that oil at the house while we were in Roxwood. It's okay. It's all right. I should have bargained with Lester a little bit. Because he says they're 40 at the mall, but we usually don't pay that, I don't think, because we buy in bulk. It's okay. I ended up paying him a little more than he was asking anyway, so why do I care? You can't not be a Jeep guy, it's in the blood. Yeah, pretty much. Let me see what else we could think about here. We've been nerfed. Yeah, that's what I'm actually wondering. And maybe they're just gone now. I don't know. We'll check back later. We'll do it with the Jeep. We'll check back later. Grab a farm tractor from Sandy. I don't know where to... That's an interesting one. We'll go look. I don't know where to find a farm tractor. I've never really thought about it. We'll go look. Whee. Oh, his monkey spammed. You said Discord has a fault? Okay. Okay. There wouldn't be anything at all interesting. Because, see, the other interesting would be stealing some of that shit at the airport. But again, I ain't driving them all the way back up here, you know? Let's see what we can find. I don't even know where to find a tractor, to be honest with you. Every now and then I see them riding on the road. That's about it. If they're not on this road, maybe over in Grapeseed, or maybe up here by this farm, back up behind the prison, maybe, yeah? And I don't know, because like some vehicles spawn at certain times of day, yeah? Maybe that's why we're not seeing the other shit. I don't know. Go up here and check. Maybe we'll see something back up here somewhere. What is that? That is dune buggy. One usually spawns down towards Stab City. All right, we'll check that out in a minute. Hey, Critter, how you doing? What is Casey up to? Casey wanted to do some crime. We worked out for a little while, and now there's no cops around. So Casey's really thinking what we might end up doing is just fucking around a little bit for a shorter stream today, and then take a little break and come back and do a longer stream when it's busier. But at the moment, we have a car somebody stole and filled with the wrong gas. Now, the easy thing to do would be to go get the tow truck and bring it to the mechanic. But we're looking for a way to tow it back instead. And I was gonna use my Jeep that I'm driving, but chat's trying to talk me into something more interesting if we can find it. So, we looked for a bulldozer, we didn't see one. See, I was thinking I'd seen one up here. It is so fucking dark around right now. I was thinking I had seen one up here? In one of these barns, maybe? Am I remember... I could just be completely remembering that wrong. I was thinking there was one in, like, there one time. But I guess not. Or not there now. Or I could be completely remembering it wrong, yeah? Because there wouldn't be anything interesting over by the power plant, yeah? Oops. And I don't think there'd be anything interesting up around here. So... I guess we'll head towards Stab City and see if we see something along the way. Make me drive a damn tractor from Stab City all the way to damn the truck stop. What is... I've never noticed that before. Is that just for looks, or is there like an actual putting game? I guess it's just for looks. That's kind of cool, though. I've never noticed that before. Just because I could. Monkey, I'm not gonna push it. Where did I leave the damn Jeep? Over here. Alright, let's find either a tractor or a bulldozer. One of the two. Or something else that amuses me on the way. I wish it would become daylight so I could see better. I might have to turn my light off because that's not helping. You know, the one that lets you see my pretty face over here? Yeah, that one. There wouldn't be anything... Would there? Cement truck. It's a shame you can't steal that. That'd be cool as hell. Nope, I didn't think so. But that'd be fun. Tractor! 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 They had the golf script in before, but in the city before, but I think they took it out. Gotcha. Gotcha. Now we're gonna have to deal with two vehicles out. What the fuck? There's not a garage around here, yeah? There is, but that's far enough away. I'm not worried about it. We'll get it later. We'll come get it later. Okay, can we steal this one? We can? I need a farmer outfit. All right. I wonder how bad this thing is on gas. Victory! That's right, Ben. Victory. So if we're going to tow the other one, why don't we just tow this one as practice? Yeah? Yeah. Why is there shit growing up through my Jeep? Damn, somebody needs to clean that fucker out. Okay. This is going to work. It is going to work. Kind of. So... where we ultimately need to end up is here. And there are no garages between here and there, so what the fuck? We'll go here first. Cow! Moo! Moo, cow! Moo! Can you tow rope multiple cars at the same time? I don't know. I only have one tow rope though, but I don't know. Probably 8 miles a gallon. Yeah, I don't know. That could be a problem. If we can make it to the gas station, because we're about half a tank now. That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to make it to the gas station. Did I miss my turn in there? I might have. No, it's up here. Could we do a train? Like, could I put a tow rope between the Jeep and the other one? Huh. We're going to put it up for now. All right, guys, chill tractor stream. We're about to take the tractor to U-Tool and buy another tow rope because I want to find out. But I don't see any sense. Ah, fuck it. We'll take it all the way. Why not? Now we do need gas. Oh, dear. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Maybe going this way was a mistake. But we're going to go to U-Tool. Maybe. Oh my God. If we add another one to it. Oh my. Oh my. Come on. Come on. You're supposed to have that low end oomph to you. Come on. You got this. Redneck science. Hell yeah. What is, oh God, it's escaping me. It's a dude out of Huntsville, Alabama that does an amazing science channel. Smarter every day, yeah, I think. Just made me think about him a little bit. Love watching some of his stuff. Look at that, 28 miles an hour now. For science. Hey Azurios, how you doing, brother? GTA physics gets overwhelmed by just one rope at a time? Yeah, what happens? Mav said, Sweet Home Alabama. In Birmingham, they love the governor. I'll tell you a story about that in a minute. Then I'm going to skip some lines because I don't remember them all. Well, I heard Neil Young put her down. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember. A Southern man don't need him around anyhow. So, and I'm going to tell this, half of my details are going to be wrong, but here is the quick and short, dirty version of that line in the song Sweet Home Alabama by Leonard Skinner, where they say in Birmingham they love the governor. Birmingham did not love the governor. That was referencing, they did and they didn't. Here's the deal. George Wallace, a very divisive figure, and not only Alabama politics, but U.S. politics as well. He was the governor of Alabama. Well, Jefferson County, which is the county that Birmingham is in, did not vote for George Wallace in one of the elections. And basically, he punished the county. This was when the interstates were being built, okay? Basically, he said, fuck you to Jefferson County, and he made that the last place to get interstates in the state of Alabama. That's true. So that line in that song is really meant to be ironic. It's kind of weird, yeah? Yeah. The little bullshit I know in my life. There we go, Mav posting in the lyrics to the whole damn song. So here's the deal. Again, I went to the University of Alabama, yeah? I worked a very long time in classic rock radio in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I have heard Sweet Home Alabama, like to the point when I moved to a different radio station, I didn't want to hear that song for years, yeah? And now I've gotten to where I kind of enjoy it again, but I really like other Skynyrd songs better. If you're going to go with the popular ones, Freebird, the guitar solo in Freebird, love it. Ballad of Curtis Lowe is pretty fucking amazing. There's others. But I've gotten to where I can appreciate Sweet Home Alabama again. Fuck it, we'll go the wrong way. I still got my Jeep, yeah. Trace Atkins song, Alabama. Yeah, that's a good one. I've been on a Brad Paisley quick kick lately. Because of who I am and where I'm from. I mean, I grew up outside of Birmingham, okay? I spent a lot of time in North Alabama. So, I love the Muscle Shoals area, talking about the Muscle Shoals sound, all the bands that came out of there. Alabama would be a band that I really enjoyed because my parents enjoyed them. And then I spent way too long in Tuscaloosa, going to school, flunking out, working, going back to school, working, getting a new job. So I was in Tuscaloosa a long time. But anyway, point is, that Brad Paisley song, Old Alabama, where he actually has Alabama play, I love that song. I do. Roll Tide Roll. Fuck yeah, brother. Southern Rebel, what's up, man? Neil Coates, sorry, was just a bit late, come back from shopping. Yeah, did you find anything good, or was it just kind of usual bullshit, go buy toilet paper and soap kind of trip? Monkey said, should I go to LSU, Tennessee, or Auburn for college? I don't know who you think's going to pay for it, brother. It ain't going to be me. By the way, dirty little secret of mine, huge Alabama fan. I did take some classes at LSU. Sure. They were online, but knocking out some core curriculum stuff when I went back to school, they were the cheapest option, and that was still good. So fuck yeah. There's fun rivalry stuff with football and sports, but education's education. You know what I mean? We have a winch somewhere too. So we'll just buy one tow rope and we'll go fuck around. I don't know what's going to happen. Probably bad things. Bad things. How much gas we got? We all right. Brad Paisley, Mr. Policeman. There you go. Go anywhere you want. Pretty much. Like legit, I've got a very close family member that started at Auburn. And we gave each other shit, yeah? But, well, hell, Dragon is an Auburn fan, you know? I'm married to an Auburn fan. Critter, do not rule out a good trade school with a career to go with your degree. See, and that's kind of the thing, yeah? Like, my oldest boy, he hadn't gone to college. He might look at a community college, but he's gone the trade school route, yeah? And he has hit himself up to make way more money in life than I ever have. It's going to take, you know, hard work, but he could do it. I mean, he's on his way into a great career if he sticks with it. I mean, I have a history minor, for God's sakes. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? So now there's two things I said I was going to talk about, and I forgot what they were. Oh, Dixieland Delight. That's one of them. I love that song. That is a University of Alabama tradition on home games. They'll play it between the third and fourth quarter of the football games. And the whole stadium, you can look it up on YouTube. The whole stadium goes nuts and sings it. And that is one of those great... That's one of the things I love about college football. The rivalries, yeah. The pageantry and the traditions are just amazing. Sadly, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I've gotten older and I'm not as much into the games themselves anymore, or if it's just the nature of the game has changed. I still like it. I'm not as passionate about it as I used to be, but I still love the pageantry. Black Ox, what's up? Depending on what you're looking to do, Monkey, you're better off doing a trade school opposed to 4 years. Yeah, well, that's like his oldest brother. Well, stepbrother, whatever. Like I said, Slayer, you know, I mean, he is on his way to be a Marine tech. And he's already making good money. And if he sticks with it, he's going to be making great fucking money as he builds up. You know what I mean? You know how much of my college degree I use now? Jack squat. Other than it's a piece of paper that said, yeah, you can stick to something. I mean, there's so many careers that it matters and so many it doesn't. And it's so fucking expensive. Hell, I've got a friend my age that still has college debt. That's fucked up. You know what I mean? Critter said, wife is an Aggie, masters for AMM, and I'm a Longhorn. Talk about a rivalry. Well, that's it. I told Dragon that, you know, we can be friends 364 days a year, and she said, great. The fifth day, that last day, I get a hall pass. No, that's not what I meant. Yeah, there you go. There's my Dragon. She's got a degree in accounting. Well, but I mean, in a way, that is, or is it not? Is that not useful at all in your office job? I mean, maybe not. You know, my major was radio production and film with the emphasis on radio, yeah? And then I got a double minor in economics and history. Okay. And my business classes are very useful for a lot of things, don't get me wrong. The rest of it, don't use a lick of it. I missed my turn because we're sitting here bullshitting. Down the hill we go. Whee! Don't run into my... There you go. Whee! Whee! 29 miles an hour. Back down to... What are we going to get up the hill, you think, chat? What do you think we're going to get going uphill? Scott Robertson, hey brother, how you doing? We just hanging out bullshitting. The city is slow as hell. And my plan for the day went out the fucking window, so now we're fucking around with a tractor. Currently, we're towing my Jeep, which we don't have to, we just are. But I've got a dead vehicle up here that we're going to go get, and we're going to hook up and see if we can train them. And if we can, we'll tow them back to the mechanic. If we can't, we'll figure something else out. Yeah, and Ben, you're not wrong. Ben said, hey, Monkey, you said you like welding. Plenty of trade schools for that, and it does make good money. It does. Especially, I've got another friend from a former life. Now, this guy was an overachiever, right? Because somebody I sail with. He ended up in the Navy, where that's where he learned not only welding, he learned underwater welding, right? With underwater demolitions and all that shit. He was that kind of guy. Well, he parlayed that, is that the right word? When he retired from the Navy. He became a underwater welder, private, whatever. That was his business, yeah. And he got paid good fucking money to do that shit, because it's dangerous as hell, yeah. To the point where, like, he worked when he wanted to. And would spend 6 months of his life on a sailboat sailing around the Caribbean. And then when he started getting broke, he'd go back and get some more contract work doing that shit. Damn. Scott said doing okay, just working? Yeah. Should clip it for Milton? Yeah, I'll go ahead and make a clip now. When we get the biggie, we can do it. You know, YouTube kind of screwed up their clip stuff, yeah. But I can go back. It takes a little, not a lot of effort, it takes a little effort. Like if there's, say, a 15 or a 20-minute section I might want, I can go back and turn that into its own video. I can make clips too, but it's easier to do those local when I remember. I hate YouTube did that. I'm sure they had a reason I don't understand, but I hate it. Critter said a buddy of mine did trade school and now works on wind turbines making good money. I bet. Hey Nick, how you doing today? Nick said, I didn't go to college. I was bottom of my class. I own a general contracting business at 18. That's fantastic. See, that becomes good money too, yeah? I went and wasted a bunch of money studying how to be on the radio, flunked out, was on the radio, went back to school, and then was paying to teach other people how to actually be on the radio. I think I did it wrong. If you become an underwater welder and land a gig doing FIFA, you can make stupid money in only a couple of months. Yeah. Oh, I have another friend that works on the Alaska pipeline. You know, the big-ass oil pipeline up there? It took him many years to get to this point. But he goes up there a few months at the time. That is a sweet gig. Because he sits around in a heated tent doing nothing while everybody else sets the shit up. He goes and welds it, inspects it, x-rays it, whatever it is he does, then he leaves and other people have to pull the shit down. And he makes stupid good money to do that. Mav said, Tater, guess what? What? Blackhawks, it's 85 degrees. It's probably about the same here right now. Feels like 91. Probably about the same. Chicken butt. There you go, Ben. Guess what? Chicken butt. Fuck yeah. Okay. I don't feel like we really need to put gas in this thing. Might be wrong. We might need a little. Maybe what we'll do... I should have some in a gas can. Okay. Okay. Casey and the tractor, 12 miles an hour. All right. This is a terrible idea. This isn't going to work, but we're going to try it anyway and see what happens. And parking right here makes it work. I might be too far away. What happens if I get in this one, since this one still dries? Can I drag the tractor back? No, that's interesting. Kind of. That's interesting. At this point, it would have been quicker to unhook it, yeah? That might be close enough. Let's find out. Might want more fuel because of the extra weight. Maybe. What I was thinking was making sure I had a gas can. Where is my gas can? What the fuck? I thought I had one. There it is. But it's only 10% full. Alright. Can we... Terrible idea, chat. Is that too far away? We're going to be able to do it. Too far away. Shit. Where'd my rope go? Where the hell did my rope go? Where's my rope? Fuck. Where's my rope? Is it there and I just can't see it? Oh, the tractor's gone! Oh no! The tractor despawned! I'm gonna cry, chat. I'm gonna cry. Fuck! And now we've lost 2 tow ropes. Fuck! And a tractor. Shit! Damn. Damn. Alright, well there's that tow rope. Where's the other tow rope? Where's the other tow rope? This one needs gas. My tow rope broke. What the fuck? Alright, I guess we're using the Jeep after all, chat. How annoying! How annoying! Oh, we need to go put some cash in the bank, so. How annoying! Guess we're using the Jeep, yeah. What happened? I don't know. I hooked the second rope up, and then I turned around and the tractor was gone. So now I'm missing tow ropes and the tractor. Shit happens. Take the dozer, just park it at PD, then tell him you're here for the remodeling. Yeah, there you go. Dang, I tabbed out. Now Casey lost his tractor. I did. We lost the tractor. That's a bummer. And now I don't know where either one of my fucking tow ropes are either. Because they are not on me. I wonder if when I hooked the second one up, it did something fucky with the stuff, yeah? Or if it's just... Because I didn't think I was far enough away for the tractor to despawn, but maybe I was. So now we got to find our tow rope. Or go buy another one. I have a winch, but I don't know how to use the winch, and I don't know where the fuck it is. Alright, that rope's back. So what I want to do is I'm actually going to turn it around, yeah? Shit, now we got to go up there to get food. Let's do it this way. Rest in pieces to the tractor. They both still attached to the Jeep? No. Oh, maybe. Check the front, yeah? No. I had that happen before. I don't think I was streaming it. I was fucking around with trying to pull the bulldozer with this, and I had a rope just disappear, and I never ever found it again. And I think that's probably what just happened here. Okay. So, what is the winch? What is the difference between the winch and the tow rope? Do I have the winch with me? I thought the winch was in here, but it's not. I don't know where the fuck the winch is. It's alright. So we just use the tow rope. Oh, no, there it is. So, I don't even know how you use the winch. So let's play with it first. Because if it's shorter, what did I do with it? What did I just do with it, chat? I put it straight in the hot pocket, didn't I? No. There it is. Okay, so it's on number 4. So let's put it here. And then here. Yeah. And then, because I really don't know what the difference between the rope and the winch and the rope is. Well, that didn't work. So now what? I've lost the winch too? Maybe you have to attach the winch to static stuff? I don't know. So how do I get it back now? I don't know, because now it's gone again. Okay. Attach the rope. Attach the rope. Where the hell's my winch? My winch is back, so whatever I did, I didn't do the winch right. We'll fuck with that later. I'm bored now. Alright, let's try this again. Change sheets. Thank you. Okay. I would have thought, why is it not free rolling? Why are those back wheels locked up? Why are the back wheels locked up? Alright, stop. They did it again. Why are the back wheels locked up? What the fuck? What the hell? Look at the brakes. E-brake on? Shouldn't be. Because I pushed it and it rolled, and then it rolled for a minute from there. Look at the brakes. Yeah, maybe. You might be right, Katano. Katano said maybe because it doesn't see the car as a Civ car. Maybe. Maybe. Because he just like that. It went, and now it's not. Go, 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 Speed Racer, go, Speed Racer, go, Speed Racer. Oh, it's getting worse. And now it's a little better. And now it's getting worse. That is trippy. Look out, coming across. Beep, beep. What the hell? I'm wondering if I get in the dirt, if it'll do any better. No, maybe a little, not really. Try it the other way around. Yeah, we'll see if it makes a difference. You got me curious. Might have to pull it from the back. You guys are saying the same thing. So, let's find out. Come up here. Come up here. Come up here. Come up here. There you go. Right there. Okay. I don't know if that's necessary in game, but that's an old habit. Always back the, you know, take the slack off the line, yeah? Come back here. The hell? What did I just do? I don't know what I just did. Flatfoot the skinny pedal and give it hell. There you go, Ben. All right. So let's take it. I think the tractor might have been more fun dragging it, because that thing obviously had way more power than the Jeep did. Makes sense, yeah? I need a duck. Just to piss people off. I need a duck on the dashboard in this thing. How can we make that happen? All right. Do you suppose it here's, well, now we're testing two theories. Do you suppose it matters which vehicle you hook it up to first? For science. Oh, more in lockpick the other car and pull yours, as in yours is a Civ, not local? Oh. Now I'm confused. Wait a minute, because these are both mine. But that's another... Let me think about that. Yeah. That is crazy. If you would get out of the way, I might have this. Can I borrow your car? Would that be okay? Can I borrow your car? Get out. Get out. Get out. Quit running into my car. Get out. Get out. Why won't you get out? Get out and run away. Get out of your car. Maybe she can't because my car is on the way. I want to borrow your car, lady. Oh. I do have keys to the V. It didn't let me do it. That's interesting. Oh, that time I failed. No, I keep failing now. I got it that one time, but it still didn't let me get in the seat with her. I didn't know that. We're just fucking around now, chat. All right, I've managed to pick the door lock open. She's locking it back, right? Yeah, she's locking it back. I just want to borrow your truck, lady. I just want to borrow your truck.
Land sakes!
Okay, well, you're being nice, so I'll leave you alone. But you got to get out of the way. That's the problem. You got to move. You got to move. Ah, shit. Yeah. I shut the door, damn it. Tell your friends don't fuck with me, yeah? Or do. I mean, I'm Casey. You can fuck with me. Whatever. You know, I thought we're regressing. I said I was going back to my roots. That didn't mean not knowing how to lockpick. We're regressing. All right. This thing has so little power. Think the car may be a little buggy. Yeah, maybe. 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 I don't really want to go get the tow truck, but that may end up being the answer here. Again, habit. Back the thing up. I don't know why. It's just habit. All right, take that off, yeah. The doors keep opening and shutting as well as your front steering keeps turning. Yeah, maybe buggy then. You may be right. When did I rip the back bumper? I remember the tailgate. I don't remember the bumper being gone. All right, put that back on. Yeah, you may be onto something with that, yeah? You may be. What the hell else is going on in the city? Anything? We'll have to check in a minute. We got any cops around yet? No, nothing. Okay. All right. Yeah, I see. Yeah, you're right. The door keeps opening. Interesting. Okay. Well, now it's going. What changed? What changed? Now, one more thing for science, yeah? Interesting. Oh, you hear that too? Yeah. I usually hear that noise when I fuck something up with the rope. Don't do that. Wrong button. Fat fingered it. I fat fingered it. So we were talking about tea. I got off talking about working at the Boy Scout camp and how bad the sweet tea sucked that they made in the mess hall. That's when I started. I did tell that story too, because I've got a big gallon glass jug that I bought when I was a teenager that I still own. Yeah. And what I would do is I would take a ton of tea bags. If I could find the big ones for making quart sizes. Point is this. If it said make a gallon of tea, which say would be 4 quart size bags, I'd use 8. Okay. And I would fill that thing up with ice cold water, put ice on top of that to make the water as cold as possible. And then I would put it on the roof of this little outhouse that was near my tent. And then while I worked all day, that son sat there and baked the tea. I would make it before breakfast and put it on that roof. Fuck, now the tow rope's gone again. Son of a bitch. And then by the time I got done working right before dinner time, I had a jar of the strongest, sweetest tea ever. And then we'd move it into a cooler so I could use the glass thing again the next day. Yeah. Fuck. Now we out of tow ropes, chat. Okay. I fucked it. I have now wasted $10,000 on tow ropes. Bummer. Bummer. Hey, Bondbuster, how you doing, brother? You doing all right? See, in my head, we were going to be traveling. I mean, I know we wouldn't be doing 100 miles an hour, but we would be hauling ass like this with a car behind us doing this, and it'd be fun. Not so much. Not so much. Bombbuster said, I'm good, thanks. Just waiting for my shopping to be delivered. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to give it one more go and waste another $5 grand, okay? We're supposed to be building up our bankroll this week, and I keep wasting money on bullshit. Is what it is. Oops. Tempted to go ahead and buy a second one, but then we'd be up to 20 grand in tow ropes, so I'm gonna hold off. This recovery expedition is becoming a deficit. Yeah, brother. Yeah, it is. Where was it? In the dishwasher. Also, oh fuck, we need food too. What's that? And we use 2 of those per gallon of sweet tea, yeah? No, don't make any more. We still got plenty right now. No. I was fussing last night because I couldn't find the cup, measuring cup. Well, it was in the dishwasher. And Monkey was just showing me where it was. That's a good place for it to be. If it's not in its right drawer, it should be in the dishwasher. One of the 2, yeah? Ben Marker said, so I need to do about 4 trucking drops to recover the losses. Yeah, about that. Or spend an hour at the mechanic, one of the 2. Or go sell some drugs. All right, where did I leave the car? There it is. Whoa! Where did that guy come from? We got mysteriously teleporting local. What the fuck? Found one of our tow ropes, chat. Tug of war. Found one of our tow ropes. If you will just hold still, I'll get that rope off of you, brother. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Don't run me over. Come on, I'm working with you. There you go. Now we get out of the way. So now how many tow ropes do we have? We're back to 2. All right, we're only down 1 tow rope. So we're only down 1 trucking job. Ben. That was crazy. All right, shall we try from the front or the back this time? And again, does it matter which vehicle? Can't believe there's 56 of you sitting here watching. That's how slow the city is right now, isn't it? We're all just sitting here fucking around towing shit with a tow rope. Works backwards because it's a rear drive car, you think? Maybe. Maybe. What do I got for stress relief? I think all of my joints went bad because I had some of them on me at one point. All right, let's see what happens here. No, I already hear a noise. Something's fucky. Come on, bust loose like you did before. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, you busted loose. Come on, just tear up those transmission gears. Come on, we don't need that pumpkin. Come on. Come on. Come on, I'll put a new diff in you. Come on. I'll put up a new diff in. Let's go. Let's go. Jeez, just don't have the power. You're not wrong. If I ever win the lottery, I'm not telling you, but there will be signs. There will be a big-ass fucking V8 in my Gladiator. See, if it would just be consistent at 15 or 20 miles an hour, I'd be happy. But we're doing this thing where we get fast and then we spin. Yeah. Don't hit the money rabbit. Thank you. It's bugged? Yeah, maybe. But why did it start working with that local truck? Yeah, but it's alright. You know, we'll catch a fire. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. You know you can put a Dodge Demon V8 in a Jeep? I know there's several people that have done various things. The Hemis, the Demon, somebody put a, fuck, what's that big-ass Ford motor? I can't imagine that swap. And I am no expert, so I'm somewhat talking out of my ass here, but, you know, part of the issue is the length that you've got. I'm pointing at my screen. And the engine bay, from the firewall to the radiator, there's an issue with length there, with the length there on certain engine transmission combos that makes it fucky. Which my understanding is why we have not seen a Hurricane Jeep yet. Hey, Bon.
At Shadow Wolf Blazes super chatted $10. It's lunchtime.
Wrong button. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, brother. I appreciate you, Shadow Wolf. Enjoy your lunch, man. Enjoy your lunch. W's for the $10 super chat, y'all. The problem I don't mind fucking with this just to see if I can get it there now. The problem is we're going to starve to death before we get there.
At Shadow Wolf Blazes just gifted 10 memberships.
All right, Shadow Wolf throwing out the 10 gifted as well. Big W's for Shadow Wolf. Thank you, brother. And he's now the stream sponsor. Did that work? It did work. Yay! Big W's. And look at that. You gave Mav a sponsorship, so he'll quit bitching at me. Mav, congratulations, brother. You need to tell Shadow Wolf thank you. Oh, Bond got one too? Nice. Come on, you got this, Jeep. You got this. You got this. Monkey, we need to make sure your gifted are turned on, but I already told you, brother. I'm going to work on that with you. I just don't trust you with my credit card. I got to get you your own little gift card, and I'll pay for it. I got you, Monkey. Just remind me. I forgot about it when you went to camp, but I got you. Come on. You got this. You got this. You got this. Upsy daisy, upsy daisy, upsy daisy. I want to repair them both and try again and see what happens. Now it's just for science and playing with GTA physics, y'all. But we ain't making any money, but that's alright. They are on? Okay. Yeah, so now you guys get all the cool things like the Mavs cheesy balls. Emote, whatever the fuck that thing's called. Yeah, that door keeps propping. Y'all are right, it's fucked. I was kind of curious if it was gonna... Now, why is it doing that? This one's kind of fucky too. Look how far out the rock lights are on the driver's side and not on the passenger side. That's not normal. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go! Well, we tried that, Dragon, and it didn't make a difference. I'll try it again once we get off the bridge. Get out of the way, you dumbass, you're making it worse. Once we get off the bridge, I'll flip it around and try again. I know what's wrong with the car, it ain't got no gas in it. Ah, yeah. Alright, let's pull up here and we will test Dragon's theory. If the fucking locals will get out of the goddamn way. Thank you. Perfect. Nailed it. The Bandman. Uh-oh. You're not telling me. Did Bandmat? No, Bandmat's not blue. That'd be funny as fuck. That'd be funny as fuck. Okay, so we will test that theory that we can tow it from behind. I don't think we're going to be able to. I think the car's just messed up. I mean, it did it that one time with that local car. But let's let my partner prove me wrong. Yeah, she does that a lot. Yeah, I don't. Can you guys hear that noise? There's a noise that happens. Oh, the wheels are gone now too. I blew the wheels. Look at the back ones. Now here's what I don't recall. I can repair it, but then the minute I start it up, the engine's going to die again because it's got the wrong gas in it. Yeah. So what do we do? Put the right gas in it first? Can I do that if it's not running? I don't know. Let's swing by this gas station and find out. No. Well, there's screechy tire noise, but there's also this noise that specifically happens with a tow rope. Come on, you're getting too close to that damn gas pump. Come on, back this way. Come on. Oh, chat. I've gone and made a problem. Alright, so that's going to put the right gas back in it, yeah? God said this is going to end bad. Nah, we got this. We got this. Okay. Maybe. Because I'm going to go back and hook up to the front. I'm not going to try. That was going to end bad. I think you're 100% right. I don't want it to end bad. Why the fuck are my rock lights all fucky? Is it this side's just out? That might be the issue. But I don't remember them coming that far out before. All right. So we're going to go back to the front. This time we're going to hook up to this car first, yeah? Wait a minute. No, get in. Okay. Now. Y'all ever put the wrong gas in a car? I mean, you know, swapping, but that's kind of, I mean, that's just an in-game mechanic, right? Obviously, that ain't a thing. I used to have a Honda Accord that I made a mistake of putting diesel in. That was an expensive mistake. Luckily, I did catch it before I ran it through the engine. So it was just a matter of dropping the gas tank and draining it and cleaning it out, but it still sucked. That was a long time ago, and that was fucking stupid. But I did it. It happened. That's cheating. Squeeze, Michael. Top neighbor. Hey, Oral Castleberry, how you doing, brother? You got this. We almost made it. We almost made it, yeah? We almost made it. Come on, we can do this. We can do... come on, you got... Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Critter said I ran a U-Haul facility. You'd be surprised how many times customer put the wrong gas in those trucks. I wouldn't. My story was... I was in my 20s, I think. And we had taken a trip toward Disney World. And I had this two-door Honda Accord. And was driving it back. And I want to say it was outside... I don't remember now if it was Lakeland, Florida, or Plant City. Something like that. Yeah. And we stopped for gas. And I just didn't even think about it because we stopped at a BP gas station, which was branded green. The nozzle was green. And it fit in my gas tank. Diesel nozzle, whatever you call it, the nozzle are supposed to be bigger so they won't fit in the gas tank. So you can't do that. But this one wasn't, and it fit in, and I filled a damn near empty gas tank completely full with diesel. Yeah. And the funny thing is in talking with the gas station worker that was there, they're like, oh yeah, that happens at least once a week up here. I'm like, what the fuck? Somebody needs to do something about that. I mean, yes, at the end of the day, I'm being an idiot, and it was my fault. But if it's happening at least once a week up there, change the damn nozzle out, something, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was a fairly expensive mistake, because we had it towed. Because again, thankfully I caught it before I ran it. So we had to have it towed to a mechanic, who then drained the tank, filled it all the way back up with fresh gas, drained it again, and did something or other to the fuel pump to make sure it was okay. And then we ran high-octane fuel with some sort of cleaner through it for the first couple of tanks, and all was fine. But boy, ugh. Okay. Can we repair it from... Can I get in it? Why did I jump over it instead of get in it? No, I cannot. Don't do that. Stop it. Okay. So we might need to figure out how we're going to fucking repair this thing, yeah? Who said it was going to end badly? It's not going to end badly. We're going to be just fine. I might need to do this a different way, though, because I'm just going to keep climbing it. So this one is reading. Okay, let's see if this one will now. Detach the rope? Yeah, I might have to. I might have to. Get in the damn... Stop it. Get in the damn car. You just did it a second ago. Get in the car. Get in the car. Locked. Unlocked. Now get in the car. Because he did it a second ago. Or have I destroyed the car even more? That could be it. Okay. Critter said that's why I like gas stations that keep the diesel on its own station, typically separate from... I do too. I like that so much better than the big machines that'll have the 3 or 4 selections. I'm with you. I still can't get in it. Alright, I got one final option. We ocean dump the fucker. Seriously, why can't I get in it now? Weird. It ain't there. Okay, okay. Anyone I want to do my documents on Health and Safety Act of 1974 before... Fuck no. Fuck no, I don't. Decon said buy a repair kit and put it in your upper pockets and use it. Then get one of the others to charge you for the 500. I would, but there's nobody around. That's why we're doing this bullshit. Alright, if I back it up a little bit. I mean, is it too far destroyed to do it this way? I don't know. Who's honking? Well, that one does it just fine right there. It does it just... I may not be able to do it, because this one will do it just fine sitting on top of it. That's fucked up. Weird. Weird. Because I could buy a repair kit under this one, but then I'm going to get one of those things stuck in the dooflatchy. We might just have to do it that way and get somebody to... Interesting. Because I can't charge myself. That's the problem, yeah. Oh, I need to multi-job. And I still need to go get some fucking food. Son of a bitch. Put it in the garage and take it out again? Well, that'll be something amusing to try. Because we decided it's bugged. Maybe that's why I can't do it. Is that what you're thinking? Hello, where's my spot for this one? There it was. Come back here. Stop it. Alright, put this one back here. Put this one back here. I'm a welder and mechanic. You say OSHA around me, I break out in hives and start sneezing. I hear ya. I used to manage retail stores. Kind of the same thing. You never wanted to see an OSHA to visit. It was more fun being not the store director, manager, whatever the fuck it was called at whatever company it was. Yeah, it was more fun being a peon because then, you know, you could do shit like climb around on the forklifts in ways you weren't supposed to. And then get yelled at. Decon, does the plate say preview? Is it your real plate? That's a good question. I don't know. I will go look in a minute. That's a great question. That is a fantastic question. I do not know. Vehicle not connected. Connect that vehicle. Connect. You install. Hit the wrong button. I screwed up. Now I screwed up again. Son of a bitch. There we go. Lock in. Lock in, Tater. There we go. Mark that order complete. Log out. This one is fixed. That is a good question. I'll put it over here for the moment. Come with me and I'll be in a world of OSHA violations. There you go. OSHA violations are a magical place. No, it's my car. There's my plate. Shadow Wolf said, gotta go. Don't have my headphones today. Lunch is over for me. Have a good one. Catch you around. We'll catch you around, brother. Imagine if you brought a local car. That'd be funny as fuck. Got it. Why? What changed? Did I hit it again before I repaired the Jeep? I don't know. Maybe. That scared me. That jump scared me. Did that scare y'all? That scared me. That tire popping literally scared me. It really did. It did. Oh my goodness gracious. Maybe it's maybe that's enough for today when a fucking tire pop scares me. I don't know. Oh my god. Yeah. I ain't open. Unless that's Eric, then he can do his own repairs. Oh. Hey, what's up, man?
Hello. What's up?
I've been on an adventure. Long story. Somebody stole my car, put the wrong gas in it, and rather than doing the smart thing and getting the tow truck, I tried to drag it with a tractor, then locals stole the tractor, so then I dragged it with my Jeep. Yeah. What should have been a 5-minute task took an hour and a half. I don't know. What the fuck?
Right.
What you doing?
Is it getting this repaired?
Same.
I don't know. I might do some time up here.
Yeah.
I may go back to trucking.
This is going to be fun. You just ordered a repair kit, yeah?
Well, I can't, so I guess you're gonna pull that out or whatever you got in there.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Oop. No, you can.
So is it not working at all?
No, mine, I had to drain the fuel tank, yeah, and put fresh gas in it, and now I got to repair it. I was up here, clocked in. I was working out next door. Somebody stole it. No idea who it was. I guess they were being funny.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it was kind of funny.
Yeah. What I've started doing, if I'm going to take a car up here, I put it in the detailing garage all the way at the end. Nobody uses that.
I gotcha.
I just turn it off. I shut the thing down.
You know, while you're up here, finish that, then I'm going to ask a favor.
Okay.
Casey and the tow rope.
Car and make sure everything's stuck.
Oh, yeah. What have you done to yours like this?
That one?
Yeah.
I think at most I put a turbo on it. That's about it. It's
Same.
my city driver, so I don't really use it for crime. It's
No. How do you think it would do with all-wheel drive and semi-slicks?
I mean, honestly, I might go straight for slicks on it instead of semi.
Yeah?
That'll give you a little bit better. It might boost you about 5, maybe.
It's the acceleration I was really worried about. That I don't know that you can get that any better. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the acceleration, it's the turbo plus the all-wheel drive and the slicks that gives you the grip.
Okay. Well, shit. No, I'll do that later. I was going to say, since you're up here, charge me for them, but I'm feeling a little broke. I bought 1,000 oil for the house. I just hadn't put it up there yet.
Oh, good. Yeah. I was gonna hit up. I need to hit up Buju if he's around. I think I'm gonna buy about maybe 2,000 or 3,000 batteries.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So I probably paid a little bit too much for the oil, but fuck it, whatever.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right.
I also figured out that Sandy is the prime spot to get those, cert level 26 Phantoms to borrow.
Oh, interesting. I have seen them around. I just hadn't thought about it.
Yeah, they drive around here, and then you can get them up on the interstate.
Yeah.
Although I also found them, there's like 3 parked out in the Roxwood truck spot in that lot off to like towards where if you went to the off-road like racing about a month ago out there.
Yeah. I got you. Well, I tell you what, I think I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna run up by the restaurant, grab a bite to eat. I'm gonna drop that oil at the house, and honestly, I think I'm probably gonna take a fairly long nap and wake up later when the city's busier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of grinding stuff, and then I don't know when I'm gonna be on later, so just kind
Okay.
of maybe late, maybe a little bit early. It just kind of depends on plans.
Yeah. You know, there's chaos everywhere. It just kind of depends. So.
Okay,
Or
well,
she could go
looks
ahead and
like-
close, and I'd just buy a damn sandwich. That'd be all right too.
Well, I think she needs some work done, so I'm gonna give her a call here. And
Okay.
She's supposed to come down here.
Okay. All right. We'll give her a holler, and I'm gonna put this shit away, and we'll go from whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I can ask her if she'll bring food down here.
Oh yeah, that'd be just as long as she doesn't like poison it or spit in it or something. Sure. Or does. I don't care. Oh, Bondbuster celebrating 2 months of membership and throwing out the cheese balls, and I forgot to call that one out because all the shit was happening. So yeah, cool.
I'm gonna be in Sandy for a little bit, so I saw you were closing soon. So once you get off, if you wanna just bring the car down here.
Need food?
Yeah, if you can bring like enough for 2 people. Yeah, and I'll pay you for it.
Yeah, no, sure.
Okay. All
Let me
right.
just get you that. That's okay.
I appreciate it.
Okay, see you soon.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
There you go.
Cool.
Food.
Cool.
Food sorted.
Appreciate you. Let me put this up. I'll be right back. Casey and the tow road, 9 miles an hour. Oh, we need to put all that shit. We need to put those 2 trap phones in the van. Figure out what else we got going on. I do think if I hadn't spent all that money on the oil, but I want to get some more money in the bank since we've been fucking around so long.
Right back over there. You can ride.
Do what? I was going to get in the other van. I still have this compulsion to run around your vehicle before I get in.
Yeah, I was doing that the other night, doing grime runs with Lexi. She was laughing her ass off while I was doing it.
Yeah. Well, we were stealing shit and I kept doing it. Kind of embarrassing to do it in front of the cop, you know?
Alright. You want to give this a spin? It's my newest purchase.
Yeah. I like it. It looks good.
Yeah, the customization was kind of disappointing, but okay.
What else you do to it?
It's fully mapped.
All right. I'll be back. The corners, well. Top speed, what we got? Ain't super fast, but I didn't get all of it either. Brakes good. Oops. Sorry, Eric. I like it. I like it. Other than the fact that I've slid it a little bit, it handles really well through the corners.
I don't think it was that shape when I left.
Ow, that mark was totally there. I'll get a little WD-40. That'll buff right out.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all good. So I got it, and there was like nobody around to show it off. I got it fully kitted up, and so Katie was closing up and at him. So I ran over there. I was like, "Hey, what do you think of it? You want to give it for a spin? It's really nice and slow." And so she jumped in it and just like floored it, and it's like, ah! I have never seen so many trees upside down so quickly in my life.
That's funny as hell. No, I was doing great, and then I sort of broke free over by the gas station and slid in a wall, and then I guess you heard the thing over here.
Yeah, it's okay.
But I like it, man. It seems pretty balanced.
Yeah, it is. It's not overly ratty, but it's enough to get away.
Yeah.
Two successful escapes already.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Now, granted, one was from Owen. The other one was from Natalie, so, I don't know how much that counts. I'm gonna go repair this real quick.
Yeah. Figured least I could do was pay for the Bondo. The hell? What's the 50 back for?
How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
What the fuck?
7, 8. I appreciate it. I had to repair it anyway.
All right, whatever. Yeah, Mav, it's funny you said, Mav said, I don't blame, or no, Mav said he's being nice, and then Mav said I would have done ones. That's funny. I'm thinking about paying him back in ones. I mean, wow. That's one way to do dent removal.
Yeah. Takes it right out of it.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, for giggles, I was towing the other one with a tow rope with this one. And it was fucked up because all 4 brakes on my Lampadati locked up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
So
fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, nothing else going on. What the hell?
Yeah.
I might go steal another tractor later, too.
You're stealing tractors?
Well, uphill they don't go so fast, but I got the thing up to like 28, 29 miles an hour downhill.
Yeah, last night when I woke up, there wasn't really a whole lot going on. So I was trying to search for one of those Phantoms to steal to go back to trucking, and I couldn't find it. So I just ended up stealing I stole a Dominator Mark 5. GT5. I stole one of the 4-door Chargers, like the STRs. Just ran up to Roxwood and back, just seeing how fast I can go on them.
Yeah. Find anything you like for purposes?
I mean, if the GT5 gets back in stock, I'm buying that. That thing is a beast.
Nice.
I don't know what they're doing to the Vapids, where they just don't lose. You know how this one, like that whole front end bent in?
Yeah.
I can do that in my Dominator that I've got, the GT4, and it just doesn't. It's like, okay. It might pop the hood off, but it doesn't bend the car. I don't know.
Yeah. Interesting. Huh.
Let's see, which one am I having to work on?
Why are you posting the up?
Reliable work done quiet.
Why is he posting an up and Adam poster?
Sometimes Birdie freaks out
Oh,
when you go to
okay.
post and just eats the one right below it.
Gotcha. City's new to me. Okay. Well, you got to earn a little trust, brother, but okay.
Yeah. Fast exits, locked doors, and pressures aren't.
Let's try this. Go to... Fuck, how do you fucking... 602.
I mean, I could go get my tulip out and park it over there, and you could tell him to come pick it up.
No, I was going to tell him I had some work I needed done quietly and ask him to unclog the toilet.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
Yeah, I just can't figure out how to fucking call him. I guess I actually have to do it the old-fashioned way. Remember that shit.
Just a repair. Were you drunk driving last night?
Yeah, Smurf is looking... well. What's up?
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Casey.
What did you do to your car?
Oh. Yeah. One second. What did I do? I drove it.
Hey, come here. I have food. I'm trying to
Water
get you.
Oh.
for you and
Seriously, I just need like one of each because I'm about to take a nap.
At just gifted 1 memberships.
Hey, Mr. What RP, appreciate you.
There you go. All right, let me run and get that mechanics, that repair kit. But yeah, that's yeah. Which tree is it that you put it into, or was it a building?
Appreciate. There you go, Mr. What RP, throwing out a 1 bomb. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much.
We were all driving.
Who got it?
Yeah, was that the vodka-induced driving or the legal driving?
Maybe partially. Yeah, we were
What are
doing
they?
great then. So, how have you been?
Been all right. Kind of hard to make money without any cops around, but it's all right.
Right. Well,
How about
glad to
you?
hear you're doing good.
Yeah, how about you?
Pretty good. About to buy myself a nice little van.
Oh yeah, a meth van or?
What? No.
A meth-
Want to take onto the beach?
That sounds like a meth van.
Have a nice. What? No, it's one of those hippie vans. They're cute.
Oh, okay. So weed van. Okay.
What? You know I don't do that. Thank you so much, Eric.
Are you 21 or 15? This is a
me
very
see.
important question.
I'm 21, but you can send it to 15 if you like.
Wow.
Yay.
Wow.
I was just saying, you know, if clearly he's underage, he can't be drinking, whereas you, on the other hand, you were legal last night drinking, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, I've got all the materials that I got for you. I put them in Smurf in the back, so I don't know if you
Okay.
talked to your friends yet. But you can just grab them.
It's locked.
Oh, let me unlock it for you. There you go. How about now?
I still got $1,700 more than I want, but it's okay. Did I take his car for a joyride without it? No, we're not gonna do that to Eric.
Sorry?
6.5, okay?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, the thing in there that sells the most is the steel. It's really hard to come by.
Oh, well, good to know. Yeah, my brother wanted some too, but I told him, like, you know, I already promised you.
I appreciate it.
Cool. All right, well, guys, I'm gonna take a nap, but yeah, I'm probably gonna wake up later and whatever.
Okay.
Yep, yep.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Good night.
Laters. So I really do think that's what I'm going to try to do, Chad. I think we're going to go ahead and park the Jeep, maybe. Just repaired the thing and broke the window out, is what it is. And then we'll go find somebody to raid, and I think we're going to shoot for a second. Don't hold me 100% to it, because if the kids are being extra, I'm not going to do it. But if they're behaving and we can do a primetime stream tonight, I think we'll do one. I think that'll be fun, yeah? As opposed to just sitting here fucking around. Although we had fun fucking around, but I want to go do some other stuff. So we'll see if we can't do it in prime time this evening. Have a little fun with whoever's around, yeah? That sounds good. So we're going to go up here, hide in the bush, because I like hiding in the bush, yeah? Let's see what we can find, yeah? Mo, I hadn't seen you in a while. How you doing, brother? We're just about to see who we can raid. I'm going to take a nap, and we're going to try to do a second stream later, okay? All right, let's see who we got out and about and around. We're going to do YouTube first. Twitch, there's one of you at the moment. That's all good. YouTube, we're going to... Hey, we got 81 followers on Twitch now. One watching at the moment, 4 subs, but 81 followers. We're growing. That is awesome. Squeeze the Tater is over... We had 1,064 when I started, and I know we picked up some more than that. I'd like to remind you, we are doing a 1,000 sub celebration Saturday. It'll be evening time, U.S. time, for the East Coast and Central. That's going to be good happenings. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. So if you're out and about and around, stick your head in and say hi. It'll be good times. Everybody that dropped super chats today and memberships, I love you, appreciate you so much. That helps out more than you know. And we'll do it again this evening is the plan. Let's see. Who are we going to go raid? We're going to take a look at... Who's live? I don't see anybody. All right, let's try it a different way, yeah? Because I do not see anybody on YouTube. There's nobody live right now. I figured at least Kitten would be live, but I don't see anybody. Playing Redline or otherwise. I don't see anybody. And I really hate to just not raid. We got me. That's it. That really sucks. That really sucks. All right, so I guess what we're going to do, Twitch, since it's literally just games, anime, and music in one person, I'm just going to end Twitch because I don't have anybody to raid. YouTube, I'm going to send y'all to something. We'll figure it out in a minute. But Twitch, I appreciate y'all. We are going to try to do a second stream, and, we'll see what we can do. 4 or 5 hours, something like that. We'll try to do one. All right, Twitch, love you, mean it. We will see you guys next time. YouTube, I really did figure there was going to be somebody. Let me check one other place, and then I'll find something good for you to go watch, I guess. But let me make sure there's not anybody that posted in like self-promo or something that I'm at. Nope, I'm the last one that posted there. There ain't nobody. Spyro Redfire has got one upcoming, but he ain't live yet. What time's he going live? A while. Bummer. All right, well, let's see what we can find. Yeah. Good stream is all appreciated. It was a slow stream, which was not what I had in mind, but we still had fun. Yeah, we had fun. So we are going to try to send you guys. I don't know what to send you guys to. There is literally nobody I know live. So why don't we just see what is live, and we'll see if we can find something fun. I just messed up. It's not. It's that time of year, right? Is it Mr. Fives live? He's not showing in mine. Let me... Hey, Kelly. Yeah, I'm not seeing that Mr. Fives is live. I'm going to double check. Oh, wait. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. There you go. He's starting up right now. Good shout. Just went live. Hell yeah, that's what we'll do. We're gonna go raid Mr. Fives. Guys, he's on his starting to scream, but y'all throw some potatoes up in there, give him the love, you know what I mean? Good shout there, Gaetano. I am so glad you found that. So that's what we're gonna do. You two, we're gonna go raid Fives. Tell him I said hi. Love y'all, mean it. We will be back. Yeah, like I said, give me a few hours, take a little nap, and then we'll try to get on in prime time tonight, yeah? All right, everything's saved, everything good. Bye, YouTube.